Hello, friends. You're here for Fajitas, fangs. I mean, maybe they'll be spicy. Maybe they'll be spicy. Welcome in, you guys. How is everybody? How are we doing? How was our Monday? Seamus, thank you for the resubscription. I freaking heckin' appreciate it. Oh my goodness, 55 months. That means I've been streaming and affiliated for 55 months. That's wild. That's wild. Congratulations to Seamus for being the official first. Coco is our official second, and Brandy is our official third. Welcome in, you guys. I also saw Kissy, hello, and Ben, hello, and Fangs, hello. I hope you guys are all amazing tonight. I hope you're all fan-freaking-tastic. The visit function is already working. It occurred to me that last time I had people coming in while I was flapping my gums and trying to visit, and I didn't have it open, so I have already opened the application and made it possible. That way, if you get bored with me flapping my gums and run away, you can still come and eat at the restaurant. Doki doki ooh woo. That's right, visit for flapping gums. Visit for flapping gums. I have a lambic because why not? We have so many of them to drink in the fridge that I'm trying to drink like one a night. So we have fridge space again. It's real bad. It's real bad, but you know, we got them for camp. We drank a good chunk of them at camp. We just overestimated how much we were planning to drink, and that's fine. Because we like these. They're not going to go bad. We just kind of need our fridge space. Shower beers, you do them all the time. You know, I should have done that, Coco, because I showered for this stream. I'm all freshly clean. All freshly clean. Seamus, do I even, like, is that an early sub for next month, or is that actually the sub for this month? Because it gets kind of wacky with how Twitch tracks subscriptions, and sometimes Twitch prompts people to hit the button before it's time. So I have to look. I have to open up my image thing. I have to open up my image thing. Oh my gosh. I've been so productive today, though, you guys. I got up today. I needed another half a batch of snickerdoodles, so I made those. I was done with those before 10 a.m. Was amazing. And then Seamus and I got right out. We ran, put everything in the mail. He had stuff to ship. I had stuff to ship. We got lawn bags for cleaning up grass clippings. Like, it was actually really productive. I even got a nap in. Which felt really nice. And low-key, I kind of feel like I might be coming down with something, which is not so nice, but, you know, that's life for ya. I keep ending up with this weird nagging headache here and there, and I'm getting more tired frequently. So I might be coming down with something. It might just be because the weather is shifting. Sometimes my body does weird stuff when that happens. I don't know. No idea. Right down with the sickness. Agreed. But not that song. It's the one song by Disturbed that I liked the beat of it. And so I'm somebody that I hear the instruments and the beat of a song well before I actually understand the lyrics. Even if I'm singing along with it, I'm not registering what the lyrics are for a little bit. I have to listen to a song some 20 or 30 times before I'm really hearing the lyrics. And when that finally happened with that song, and I started hearing that chorus, that interlude section where it's more talking than singing, I was like, I can't do this song. This song just bothers me. The intro sound thingy, yeah. The intro sound thingy is pretty cool. It's a shame, though, that I can't do the song because it's, like, his most popular song. I think that's the song he's really known for, like that's the song that put him on the charts, right? So, it's a shame, but it is what it is. Like, I can't do much about it. I can't control what other people like. I just can control what I do or don't listen to. So I have thumbed it down in my Pandora, and every now and then, I don't know if it gets uploaded as part of a new album or what, but it shows back up on my list and starts to play, and I have to downvote it again to tell Pandora, no, not this song. Not this particular song. Warden, hello, welcome in. How are you? Look at those cute little butts. Look at those cute little butts. Sleep token's been hitting the spot for you still? Hell yes, Coco. Hell yes. I love that. I've been really getting into, like, I guess it's dubstep adjacent. It's like electronic metal is the best way I could put it. It's hitting for me. There's generally no lyrics. It's just got a really good beat and it motivates me. So, you know, whatever works. Whatever works. I need to make an entire curated list on Pandora with it because it is the best music when you're trying to exercise. Like, it really gets me going. And I need to get back to it. Because I had started to lose weight and I have stopped again and put it back on. And I need to get back to trying to just take that daily walk, trying to do a little bit of cardio, maintain my activity. I am certain getting my sleep in order like I have and keeping it in order will help immensely because it's not an unknown fact that disordered sleeping causes weight gain. So if I can maintain this and then maybe do my walk in the morning before I really get into anything, and then it's, oh my God, I have to stop what I'm doing to go take my walk, or oh my God, I'm not going to get my walk in because I have to go to work, so on and so forth. I think that'll help a lot. And not for nothing, if I go for a walk in the morning, all of my annoying neighbors should be at work and not there to be annoying. I'm flipping tired. The soggy gray is kicking my butt today. Oh, yeah. I'm assuming it's just rainy and miserable there then, Warden. And that kicks my butt, too. I'm glad you're good otherwise, though. Oh, my goodness gracious. That tastes so good. I'm telling you, you guys, if you like fruit, alcoholic beverages that's not overly sweet, try lambics. Just try them. They're so good. They're so good. I don't know where these have been all my life. Like, thank God Seamus showed them to me because they are my favorite thing. They're my favorite thing. And when we run out of them, we usually have to go out and buy some more because I like having them in the fridge just in case I want something. It's just so nice. Just so nice. But yeah, no, so I've been productive today. I had all of my steps in that I wanted. I've been trying to maintain, and I know this is a really low number, but for somebody who's been extremely sedentary for so long and has struggled with exercise habits, this is actually a really good number. I have been trying to maintain 2,000 steps a day. Minimum. And when I say extremely sedentary, I mean like there were days throughout the winter where 700 steps was me really trying to get more steps in and get up from the computer. Like 2,000 is a good number. Kayla, welcome in. How are you? So I hit 2,000 steps before noon today, basically, and that felt good. I didn't get much beyond it. I'm at, because I take my watch off while I'm sitting at the computer, I'm at, oh no, I did get beyond it. I'm at 3,100. I'm doing better than I thought. It's just one of those things that's gotten away from me, but oh my God, getting my sleep fixed for a week straight has got me so motivated. I'm in like one of those hyper motivated moods and I'm trying to take full advantage of it. You're surviving, Kayla? You know what? Surviving is better than not surviving. Oh, the kitties get treats. Tell me about it. Call center job plus PC hobbies. You've gained 40 pounds this year. Coco, I feel the struggle. I feel the struggle. Let me go get those treats for the kitties. Kay, hello, welcome in. I know how hard it can be to get the steps in. It seems easy on paper, but it can be really tough. It really can. And I'm not kidding when I say to walk from one end of the apartment to the other. It's 20 steps. 20. And I know because I counted them, because for a little while in winter, I was trying to pace the apartment to get my steps in, and I would go back and forth for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I'm surprised I didn't wear a groove in the floor to get steps in. It's just not that big of a square footage area. So even doing chores, I'm not getting that many steps. I'm just not. All right, let me grab those treats. I don't know where the cats have gone, but they're about to be here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, are you ready, Shmoo? Yeah, you're ready. So is Hera, but Hera won't eat on the bed, so you can't see her. I know. It's stressful waiting, huh? These are from Kayla. These are from Kayla. Guys go. There you guys go. They're very appreciative. It was an oh my god run, yeah. Oh god, yeah. They adore getting snacks. And this is the bag that was sent from Throne. I forget at this point who sent it. It might have been Ryzen. That Hera found on the table. It's in a plastic bag because she found it on the table unopened and ripped a hole in it. She has such good senses. Like, she will be an excellent mouser if there's ever a mouse in this apartment. Like, they don't stand a chance. They just don't. She has phenomenal hunting instincts. This one, on the other hand, is too lazy to have phenomenal hunting instincts. He's a love, but he's lazy as shit. Aren't you, Shmoo? Yeah. Were those good, you guys? Were those so yummy? Yeah. They're like, where is the rest? That's what you get. Yeah? Gonna just snuggle down? Okay. Hera's gonna have the zoomies now. She's gonna have all the zoomies. Especially because she has discovered, once again, that the porch door is open since it's a beautiful day out. And she can go out on the porch and get extra room to run. And there's stairs on the porch that she can run on. And she's in heaven. Because the stairs have carpet, so she doesn't slide. This cat is so funny. This is a very old apartment. We have real wood floors. Hera cannot get purchase on the wood floors. And she just gets going so fast, and then she like Tokyo drifts these corners, okay? It's the Fast and the Furious with paws. It is so funny. She just slides. It's us kids, like, I'm sure most people have had this experience, right? You're a kid or an adult, like, I'm not judging, but kids bounce better than adults. You're a kid, you're at that one home with pure wood floors, you take off your shoes, you're in nothing but your socks, and you have to run and slide. That's Hera 24/7. Oh my gosh, but she did such a dumb earlier today. So, we have two porches. One porch is our back entrance, and then the other porch I call my storage porch because that's where our overflow of everything has ended up. We really need to do like a clean out, and we're working on it. Speaking of the motivation, you know, you still love sliding on floors? Hell yeah, so do I. So do I, Kay. It's you, Kayla? Yeah. So, I went out on my storage porch today, and the cats are not allowed out there because they get out there, we don't realize they've snuck out behind us, we close the door, and then all of a sudden we hear the most pathetic crying, right? So I'm out there, I'm gathering the supplies I need to make my cookie shipments. I'm coming back into the apartment, and Hera is just waiting at this door, and I open it to come back in, and she's just like squeezing between my legs to get out there, and I am trying. My hands are full, so I can't stop her physically with my hands. I'm trying with my feet to stop her, but she does that cat thing where she becomes a liquid, and there's no stopping her. She is out on that porch, and I looked at her and I said, girl, this is a bad decision and you're gonna regret this. And I closed the door. So there I am packaging cookies, and all of a sudden I hear the cries start. It's like been 10 minutes and she suddenly realized that she can't get back to her humans. And I'm like, yeah, that was a dumb decision, wasn't it? And she's just, you know, still with the pathetic cries, and I am not going to immediately get up out of the seat and go rescue her from the porch. She's not going to die. She's not starving to death. She's been out there for 10 minutes, okay? It's not overly hot. She's not sweltering. I suddenly, about 5 minutes later, hear this thud. And I'm like, what in the heck? I turn around. This door has a big glass pane in it. She has launched herself and dug her claws into the wood at the bottom of the pane. And she's just standing there with these wide eyes looking like, please, please. It's like, oh my God, Hera. Oh my God. So I did get up and I opened the door, and as I open it, she's just still clinging to it. So she just rode the door. As soon as it was open enough for her to get in, she took off like a bat out of hell into the apartment. I was like, yeah, we have regrets, don't we? She is so special. She is so special. She made choices, and she didn't like her choices. I tried to warn her, but she made choices. So that's on her. That's on her. So yeah, no, she's a terror. I love her, but she's a terror. She and Smeagol play chase. That's their favorite game. They're good cats. They're very good cats. But God, when they get stuck out on that porch. And it's gonna be a heck of a time again with Christmas cookies, because they're gonna all want to be out there. Speaking of cookies, I remembered finally to text my sister to see what she does on Sundays. She does not work on Sundays. So for all of you who really, really liked seeing Sister Pants on stream with me for the Awans, I have asked her if she would be interested in spending a Sunday with me to make pizzelles on stream. And these are the cookies that we were going to be making on stream together for Easter. But then when everybody was sick for Easter, we ended up not doing said stream. And I just like pizzelles. I really like pizzelles. They're light. They're delicate. They've got good flavor. They're a little bit of a pain in the ass to make, but you know, that can be mitigated by good company. They would not be a cookie I can ship, because first and foremost, I don't have the right box size for them. And second, and more importantly, I think everybody who received a shipment of them would only get crumbs. Like, they're just so delicate. So, my apologies, but these cookies, you're just gonna have to be jealous. You're just gonna have to be jealous. You're gonna have to come to New York. Just is what it is. I don't know how they managed to ship them to grocery stores. My thought process is the fact that they're in a tractor trailer. They're going to be packaged to ride in a tractor trailer. They're being handled with a certain level of care because it's a food product, versus just going through the U.S. postal system, where good luck. Gets on a plane. Let's go, Kayla. Let's go. Let me know when you're arriving. I'll come pick you up. Except for tomorrow, because I have to take my dad to surgery. He's got shoulder surgery tomorrow. And this is another good thing. Like, my sleep schedule is in order enough that when he called today, right as I took a humongous bite of my chicken sandwich for lunch, because of course, so I couldn't answer his call until I finished chewing my friggin' chicken sandwich. Oh my gosh, the timing. I digress. When he called today and said that his surgery is at 10 a.m. tomorrow, because I'm the ride, I didn't have to be in the back of my mind going, oh God, okay, what time do I have to try to get to sleep tonight by to make sure that I'm up in time to go get him? I could just say, yep, I'll be there by 9:15 to pick you up so that we can get you over there. It's basic shoulder surgery. I don't know exactly what he needs done. I'm assuming it's a rotator cuff repair of some sort. We're estimating probably it's only going to be 2 hours start to finish, and then he gets to go home. Like, it's outpatient surgery. So I have gotten a new book for my Kindle because, not for nothing, okay, I tried to get into the smutty romances because why not? Smut is fun. Smut can be lots of fun. The story isn't there. I have been an avid reader my whole life. I need substance, okay? I need substance. And sometimes the smutty books have enough substance that I can go along with it. Many times they don't. So I haven't found one yet that like is really gripping me in a way that I'm like, yep, I'm going to continue with this. I thought I had found one, but it was giving me anxiety because this author does a lot of tragedy before they get their happy ending. And I'm grateful for the happy ending that I know is coming, but working my way through the tragedy is stressful and I don't have the spoons for it. So I picked up, oh my God, what did I pick up? Now I have to look. I have to look to tell you. It's been my struggle with similar things. I know it's out there. I found some promising books and authors. It's fantastic, okay? I wonder if we have similar tastes and could collaborate. Where do I even see? Where's my Kindle? Where's my... No, I don't want to buy a Kindle. I just want to see what I have in my Kindle. Maybe this one? Oh my God, I don't want my For You. I want what I have. Where is this? Why is this so difficult? Like, and it's not in my order history, of course. We should find out. You got a diary? It's pretty good lore-wise. Hey, there you go, Coco. My books. Library. Thank you. There's like so many buttons to find this. Ah, here it is. I picked up The Way of Shadows by Brent Weeks because it's not romance. It's just supposed to be a really good like action fantasy, and that is what I'm craving. I want action. I want things happening. I want drive in the story. I want it to be completed, and this is a complete trilogy, okay? This is book 1 of 3. God damn it. Obspot, please leave me at my proper brightness. So I'm gonna give that a shot while my dad is in surgery. I just have to remember to download it to my tablet. You know. It's worth a shot. And then when I'm feeling up to fantasy, I will, or fantasy, to the smutty romance, I'll go back to it. Not everything has to be smut, you know? You got the Night Angel series from it? That's the one. That's the one. It's the Night Angel series. As the Ranger's Apprentice. Okay. I went looking for fantasy, and that was one of the series on Goodreads that was high up on the list. Of course, it had things like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, and I just tossed those right out the door because I've tried to read Lord of the Rings, and I cannot do Tolkien's writing style. It's so detailed that my brain is just like, I'm done. I don't need to know the exact number of humps in the clouds and the particular shade of gray, pink, and orange that it is. I'm over it. Move on with the story. I don't need to know how many blades of grass are on the hill. I'm so sorry. Like, I cannot do Tolkien's writing style. It's just not for me. Rangers is young adult. Got it. So, I can't do his writing style, which is a shame. Crazy Guy, happy birthday. Welcome in. How are you, friend? And George R.R. Martin, I have no interest in Game of Thrones. I've heard the things about the TV series. I know it's really hyped up. There's like a lot of gore and tragedy, and it's not a complete series. And he has no idea when or if he's gonna complete it, and I just have no interest in that. Like, you lost me. You lost me. You're doing great. I'm glad to hear that. How many spankings do we give you? Shatter Me was a good book. You haven't finished it because brain, but it's good. Okay. Send it to me in Discord, Kayla. Send it to me in a DM so I don't lose that. What? You know, your birthday spankings. Have you never heard of that, Crazy Guy? Is this not a universal tradition of, like, it's a joking tradition, but it's, you know, like a thing people say? You got to get your head right so you can finish yours. You do. You do. And when you finished it, like, I'll give it another try, Seamus. I will. So we had this unfortunate thing where Seamus sent me like a very, 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 very rough draft of the book he's been working on way back when. And I ended up skimming it because you can tell he has influence from authors like Tolkien, wherein he does a lot of descriptions, and I just skimmed past them. So his writing style is not 100% my reading style, and there is nothing wrong with this, okay? I am certain he is writing an absolutely fantastic book, even if it's not my reading style. I am 100% supportive of him, even if it's not my reading style. Like, I am definitely not going to have Seamus change how he writes to suit me. It is disappointing, though, that I may not be able to read his book, or if I do, I'm going to be skimming through a lot of sections, because I'm going to be like, yep, this is just description. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Kayla. I've heard of it. You just realized what it meant. At first, I thought it was you needed a spank. You're a little scatterbrained right now. That's okay, Crazy Guy. Seamus is working on a book, Kay, right? Right? It's very exciting. Yeah, Kay's written... God, how many books have you written at this point? I have Kay's original books. 204 times. Let's go, Crazy Guy. I have Kay's original books because you started out with The Dream Sanctum, if I remember right, Kay. It's been rolling around in your head for years. You're finally getting it written. Yeah. You're at 13. Nice. Yeah, I still have them. They're in storage at my dad's house, but I still have them. I do. I have the OGs. And I know you've updated them since then. But I still have the OGs. If you ever get famous, they're gonna be worth a fortune. Yeah, it is exciting when they get the book going, right? You like thrillers and murder mystery, Kayla? Those ones are good too. And for a little while, I was reading the Dresden Files. And they were really good. Like, I was really enjoying the Dresden Files. And then it was almost like the author was sick of writing the Dresden Files. And he just started being so mean to his characters. And it was doing a whole bunch of tropes and stuff that I just can't handle. And tragedies were happening that I was just like, no. And my friend, who's better at dealing with this than I am, read like 2 books further than I did, and then she came back to me and she's like, I need therapy about what I just read. She's like, so don't read anymore. And I was like, that's kind of what I figured. I wasn't liking where this series was going, and it's such a shame because it was so good for so long. And then it was like, yeah, you know, we have these major players And we're just gonna basically take him out of commission and cripple him. Because I can. And I was like, what? Yeah, so the Dresden Files started off so good and then started to tank, and I've never finished the series. I've never finished the series, which is a shame, but what can you do? I'm definitely like, I like thriller, I like mystery, but they've got to have a solid ending, right? Morgan Dane was one you enjoyed. I don't know Morgan Dane, but I'd be interested. I'd be interested in checking it out. Because, like, why not? I mean, our friend Case, Outer God Inc., they're also a published author, and I started reading their books. Seamus has read them. I have not finished them because, once again, I just got so stressed out. And not for nothing, that is the mark of a really good writer, because it means that the writing is affecting you, and that's what is the power of writing. I will someday finish Case's books. I just don't know when. And the unfortunate thing is the series that Case was writing got dropped, so they've never actually been able to finish the series. And that's a shame. Those books were amazing. Not your typical genre, but you love the characters. Yeah. Yeah, you burned out hard on Dresden as well. Yeah. Yep. It's something that happens. Heck yes, Kayla. I appreciate it. I want all the books. I really want to get back to reading. I want to spend less time on this damn computer. And I always swore I would never use a tablet to read, because I like to physically see where I'm in the book. But I gave Kindle Unlimited a try, because not for nothing, I'm running out of space for books. And I am not the type of person to remember to bring books back to the library. So a library card is very difficult. Not to mention, if I go to the library and I'm looking for a specific book and they don't have it, I'm still going to have to find another solution, right? I'm not going to want to wait for the library to order it in or something like that. No, I want the book that I have looked up or somebody's recommended to me, and either they have it or I'm getting it by other means. So I said, I will just give Kindle a try. The worst that happens is it's a free trial, and I say, never mind. And guys, there is at the bottom of the Kindle reading a thing that says what percentage of the book you have read. You're 60% through, you're 70% through, you've made it 93%. It's glorious. It's glorious. And I can highlight words that an author is using that I'm not 100% sure as to what the meaning is, and it will define it for me, which is a fantastic resource. So when I'm supporting smaller authors like Kay, I will buy physical books because I know that that is important. But when I'm reading things published by bigger authors or that are available on the Kindle, I'm going to buy them there because it saves me space in my really tiny apartment. It's a really great mishmash of mediums. And it doesn't matter whether you're reading on a tablet or reading a physical book, reading is good. You make more from ebooks and Kindle Unlimited than you do from print copies. You know what? Good to know. Good to know. And I'm sure it's for a similar reason of what I'm stating. We just don't, people run out of space in their homes, and hobbies are getting expensive. It's probably cheaper to sell something that doesn't have physical mass to it, because you don't have, the only supplies you are using is a minuscule fraction of server space. It just makes sense. Fantacorn, welcome in. How are you? You read chat? You know what? It's reading. Good enough. How are you, Fantacorn? I hope you're doing well. You guys, Fantacorn's going to be doing a fundraiser soon. Fantacorn's going to be doing a fundraiser soon. And it has something to do with baby formula, if I remember right. Making sure mothers in need get what they need. So keep an eye on Fantacorn's channels for that. I like listened to what Fantacorn said, and my brain was like, we don't need to retain this information. I just remember that the little baby bottles they're going to be filling with jelly beans are going to be super cute, and I'm going to want to eat all the jelly beans. That was kind of what I was focusing on, is what flavor of jelly beans are going in there, and can I eat them? Because I really like jelly beans. Jelly beans are out. Let's go. Let's go. I want them. Please. Buttermints are in. What the heck is a buttermint? And if you already bought the jelly beans, can I have them? I'm kidding. But partially. I really like jelly beans. I really, really like them. I'm not saying that Seamus and I buy at least 6 bags at Easter, but we might buy at least 6 bags at Easter. Buttermints are so good. Hi, Bean. Welcome in. How are you? I don't know what they are. I'm going to have to Google this. Buttermints. Oh. Oh, they're the pillow mints. I have a love-hate relationship with those. I love the flavor and I hate the texture. They were always stale in restaurants, weren't they? They were always stale. Yeah, I love the flavor and I hate the texture. I see why Obspot right now is, like, struggling. There we go. Because I open up Google and it's bright as fuck. And then I close Google and Obspot doesn't know how to compensate. They are one of your favorite, Seamus. You're not kidding. You're not kidding. Okay, thank you for the resubscription with your Prime. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Well, regardless, Fantacorn's going to be filling these really adorable little baby bottles, and you guys should be supporting. You should absolutely be supporting. Because charity is good. Charity is good. One of these days, I'll do a charity stream. I just have zero focus for, you know, planning. That's the struggle. That is my struggle, is the planning aspect, you know? I know which... I have 2 charities, actually, that I would love to support right off the bat. It's just a matter of picking which one is first, and then planning. Yeah, he definitely opened his mouth and said that if he hits his goal, he's gonna play Baby Steps. And then if he hits the... there's the bonus goal to add crowd control. And beyond that, there was something else. I clipped it. I just don't remember. I can uncensor whatever I want in my chat, Fantacorn. Baby Steps is a wild game, you guys. It's wild. You won't see it on here. You won't see it on here because I'll rage quit. I will rage quit so hard. But other people are more than welcome to play that game. You know? Just not me. Because nobody wants to see me rage quit. Nobody wants that. I don't want that. You don't want that. So we'll leave... Ooh, excuse me. Lambic burps. We'll leave the Baby Steps to Ben, Sparkly, and Fantacorn. Yep. What was it? What was it that you also said you would do? You know, I clipped it, therefore it's easy for me to find. One moment. One moment. Let me reference. I need to go back to my notes, friends. Clips I've created from Fantacorn's channel for just $1,500. Was it twerking on stream? Ah, yes. Ah, yes. it was twerking in a unicorn blow-up outfit. So, you know, just $1,500. We could make it happen. I'll be back. You're gonna go make dinner for us. Pulled pork and grilled cheese. Nice. Go make that dinner and enjoy, Kayla. Enjoy the heck out of it. You're welcome, Fantacorn, for my wonderful clipping skills. For my wonderful clipping skills. But yes, no, like, good things on the horizon. I was mentioning... Oh my god, we went down so many rabbit holes. I was mentioning... I'm like feeling more productive. Clearly, my brain can't stay in one topic long enough to complete it, but I'm trying to ride the wave of productivity. I can bring it up. I could download the clip Fantacorn and then have it play on my stream for my BRB if you'd like. Over and over and over again. But yeah, like, all this behind me needs to be cleaned up, so I'm working on that. I have plans to reorganize my nail polish so that it's more concise and controlled and has room to expand, which is important because I might have over 400. I might be closing in on 500 bottles of nail polish. No thanks. Okay. Okay. Not this time then, Fantacorn. So I need to redo that. And then I'm going to be redoing my desk a little bit. I still have a mic that's going to be better quality than this one that is not set up because I need to make a way for it to be set up. And I want to get different speakers for my computer for when I'm not using my headset. Like, I have things. And then, of course, the cam link that I've come to the conclusion isn't going to work, but you guys helped fund through Throne. I still have that money set aside to get a better secondary monitor for putting OBS on so that this little tiny one that I have can be set in its vertical orientation instead of horizontal and be literally just chat. Just chat, nothing else, so that I can really keep an eye on things more successfully, except for, of course, when I'm baking and everything has to be on one screen and, you know, remote shared to my laptop. Yes, welcome in, Emperor of Water. Welcome in, how are you? I don't have the Halloween integration on. There will be no fires today. I'm sorry. Sort of. We are going to be continuing the Fajita restaurant. I am doing good. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're also doing good. We will have to test out the Halloween integration, maybe with whatever comes after fajitas, because the more Twitch interactions mod requires that everybody remain very active in chat for it to actually be functional, because you have to keep switching your order if you want things to actually happen. And while I would love to have everybody be like right here on the edge of their seat watching my every move and plate up and hoping that their order is the one that screws me over and switching it every day, like, that'd be amazing, it is not realistic. And I recognize that. A lot of people, myself included, come and hang out in a stream for like 10-15 minutes actively, and then they put it off to the side, maybe listening with sound, maybe lurking without it, supporting, but getting other things done in the meantime, because at the end of the day, we all follow and support so many people on this platform. It is very rare in a Twitch community to have a community member where your stream is the only stream that they support, and it's the only stream that they watch, and they'll dedicate more than 15 to 20 minutes of their active viewing time to interacting. Don't call you out like that. I'm calling myself out too, Fantacorn. I'm calling myself out too. Like, it's very rare, because if you think about it, even watching television back in the days of old, before on-demand streaming services, you would pick a couple of shows and you would watch a half hour here and there. You weren't sitting down to watch 4 or 5 hours of TV in one go. And that's what Twitch is. Twitch is 4 or 5 hours per streamer being live typically. People just don't have the capacity to necessarily sit there through that. That's why people who stream like myself try to have multiple mods so that mods can check in and out as they need to. Because expecting a moderator to be there consistently for 4 to 5 hours every time you stream is also unrealistic. Seamus does it because he's my fiance, and you know, what else is he gonna do but please me? I kid. Seamus oftentimes ends up in a lurk and he's watching anime or doing research on ham radio stuff. Sometimes he's doing leather crafting projects. Like, he made this for me at one point. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this little guy. It's a Daruma. It's very cute. He made that. So, like, he does other things. Even he's not here 100% of the time. It's just not realistic. So that mod, while awesome, really needs, like, if I could have any wish list for that mod, it would be that it automatically registers when it's been a few days and then let your order play again if you really just want to set fires without you having to change your order in between to get the fire to trigger again. I totally understand why it doesn't want the same person to be able to come in and set a fire every single day. But it would be nice if it just let it trigger randomly every few days so that the viewer wasn't required to just sit here and continually change their order. I called you out too, Kayla. Tree is positive you don't want fires. That's true, Emperor. That's true. Tree is positive. Most of my chat are hooligans that want chaos and order trick. They really, really, really like to set the tables on fire. Looks at the amount of streams open on my browser, and you may not be counted in all of them, unfortunately. I love all of these emotes. I love all of these emotes. You're innocent, Ben? Not even close. I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, of course not, Seamus. You're definitely not numero uno for table fires, okay? There's definitely not like 3 or 4 clips of me yelling at you for setting my tables on fire. As my advocate, you were supposed to support me. I do support you. I support you in not lying, because if you're innocent... Wait. If you're innocent, I'm innocent. Never mind. Ben is innocent. Ben is innocent. This is the truth. As his advocate, I have spoken. like a jockstrap. Jockstraps are important, okay? I think. I've never had to use one because I lack the particular parts necessary. How did we get on jockstraps from setting fires in a virtual restaurant? This one's your fault, Seamus. But yeah, no, that more Twitch interactions mod is good, but not good. And the last time I had tried to use the Halloween integration with the basic Twitch, the Twitch interactive controls, OpenChef, it wasn't working. Or it would work for the current restaurant, but then the permanent visits would screw it up, which is built in now. And it wouldn't work in the future restaurants after you burned my place down and I had to start fresh. You're just waiting for your gifts? Oh, they're not here yet? Eventually, Seamus. So what Seamus is talking about, for anybody who does not know, Twitch is slowly rolling out the ability to use GIFs of G or PG rated variety. So it is a curated list for Twitch. I am not in control of it. This is entirely on Twitch's end. But they are rolling out across channels the ability for people who are tier 2 or tier 3 subscribers to put GIFs in chat. You got it, Kayla. Oh, it works now? Good to know, Emperor. So maybe after fajitas, we will turn on the Halloween integration and give it a shot. You can't send the full Cars movie as a GIF here, no. And you definitely can't do it if you're not a tier 2 or a tier 3 subscriber. So I do really think that that's going to be a good bonus perk for tier 2 and tier 3 subscribers, because I totally get them not wanting to take up as much bandwidth with everybody having access to them. And it you know, it's just another perk because those subs do cost more money. It's always unknown if it will remain working. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the struggle. That's the struggle. I would like it to just remain working, but maybe it's one of those things that I really ought to bring up in the Played Up Discord and see what they say. At least it does for you. Good to know. But I mean, parts of Chef haven't worked for me in a while. I have it set to send notifications for when the restaurant is open and available and things like that, and it just doesn't send the updates in chat. It'll make the polls if I allow it. I don't know. I don't know. I've never tried to mod games. I've never gotten into the nitty-gritty on the back end of it. I just push the buttons and hope that it works. Speaking of pushing buttons, I need to push the BRB button because we have flapped our gums for about an hour. Ads need to run. We don't want pre-rolls on for anybody who's looking to potentially find the chaos that is about to ensue. So now is a good time for all of us to get up, stretch our legs, refill water, get a snack, use the bathroom, take your evening meds if you need to. Anything you need to do, now's the time to do it. Nobody's going to miss anything because I am going to put up a BRB screen of clips from the past. And I'll meet you guys back here in just a few minutes. Get out. Oh, no! Oh my god! Don't, oh, we can't reach it!
Oh no! Okay.
Doma!
How could you?
Okay, so we actually have to be able to get out there just on the off chance that somebody
Since the goddamn place on fire.
him. I better slow down. That is a train.
What kind of ghost is it?
Did you get the car?
A Hantu.
Is it alone?
The Hantu?
Uh-huh.
What do you mean, is it alone?
Is it the only ghost?
What did
Well,
you do?
on this hunt.
Well, then it's not a Han 2, it's a Han Solo.
Here you go.
Get the fuck out of here, Seamus!
It was the food.
It's hunting.
Please don't jump at me like that. I don't want to be jumped at. I don't appreciate that. I would like you to just be it. I don't think we survived that. Well, this gives me a chance to pull out the Magnum. John's dead. I have a very nice pile of dead bodies. I really do. So we only have to watch Tamaiti at this point.
Sir, I don't want to play with you. I want to rub your boner.
That
Why don't
was
you
a
want me to
sentence,
rub your
Kissy.
boner? I know, I'm sorry.
No, you're
Not
all
really.
good.
Not really.
I'm just gonna casually put a mark to clip that for later. Oh, I hear the shower. Are we gonna do the famous trope where we just walk in because they didn't lock the door? Yeah? Get out. Can't you see the bathroom's occupied? Yes, I can. Why are you still standing there? Why not? Because they never lock the damn door. Backing us up with stuff, buddy. It fucking worked! It fucking worked, okay? For a little bit. No! No, 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 no. Oh,
My hands
hi
are
guys!
Hi, Brandy.
Look, the ship is this way!
Hey, Sam, look at me.
Oh, fuck my ass! I'm out of here! Go
Guys,
fuck
what?
yourself, Brandy!
Oh, it's this way.
Go fuck yourself!
Jesus Christ!
Oh no! No, no, no! No, no, no. You better get the fuck out of here. Listen. I am grave robbing, and you need to leave me to my damn grave robbing business, okay? Okay. See, even Virginia approves of my grave robbing. Like, welcome back from the ads, friends. Thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, PlateUp decided to have a hiccup with telling me about mod updates and changing my input from controller to mouse and keyboard and OBSBot, please. So it had to be closed and reopened, so you must revisit if you would like to come join the restaurant. What a clip to end the VRV on, right? I know. Brandy, enjoy your food, friend. Enjoy your food. I don't know where you took us because I was lurking your stream, but I'm sure it's fine. Sure, wherever it was good. Come on, OBSBot. I don't want to be dark. I want to be well lit. Sorry, Seamus. You don't get to trick. You don't get to trick. We're going back to Fajita Deez nuts. Yes, it is making noise. Okay. We're going back to Fajita Deez nuts. We're on overtime day 10, I think. I think that's what it means when we're on 25. Yeah, we're prepping for overtime day 11. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. Chaos is pin played up to the taskbar and use the shortcut to restart the game. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so the cheese is just going to be chopped. The onions will just be chopped. So I need onion. Oh, right, because we've got the freaking guacamole. Yeah, oh god, I need teleporters. Did I get a dumbwaiter yet? Frozen prep. Portioner. No. Okay, so we are looking on this if we see it for a dumbwaiter. Really? I don't have one? Nope. Nope. Alright, well, that's what we're gonna need. That's what we're gonna need, because we're gonna need to teleport things. Spooky Lattes, welcome in. How are you? Chaotic evil. Oh my goodness. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, it's gonna be messy. What do I want? I want the works. So that's this. This. And this. I guess I don't have anything that needs to go in it yet. Maybe? Those are limes. Got it. Lettuce and tomato. with this. Oh, and of course you want the guacamole, which I think I realized. Wait. Guacamole is salsa. No, what I need are recipes. Tomato, lime, and onion. Okay. Tomato, lime, and onion. And then we do that. That was bad. Let's not do that again. You have the lowest, Seamus. You want the works. And then we just need lettuce and cheese for Spooky. That one on. Get that going. Bean wants just tomato and lettuce. Yeah, it takes a minute to remember what you need to do all the time. And then we have the work. Oh my gosh, you want the guac! Where do I... Right here. Hold on! It's not that easy. Did I get you? No. I started the order and then I had to stop. That guacamole is obnoxious. Oop, that is not a pan. That's not a pan. Just lettuce, I love you. I love you, random person. That's so easy. Oh, another easy one. Sometimes the customers are kind to me. What does this person want? Cheese and lettuce. There you go. The works. Thank God for affordable at least. And it's not raining outside. Oop, that's not what I want. Oh, salsa. Okay. Salsa is easier. I grabbed the wrong thing. The works. It's not easy being cheesy. It's true. It's true. God, I love her videos sometimes. Sometimes I just rage at the things people are putting together and calling it food. Uh-oh, Ben's here. Uh-oh, Ben's here. Ben will have to wait. I gotta go to the people who need it more. Visit F. It's not... You're just a random blob, Kayla. No gender, just blob. That's a weird thing to say. No gender, just blob. It is not incorrect when it comes to plate up. Not at all. This person wants just lettuce. I still got people to spawn. Lettuce and tomato. I'm gonna have to speed myself up soon. But the coffee tables are doing splendidly. Cheese and lettuce. This person, just lettuce. That's what I aspire to be. No gender, just blob. Excellent. I approve. I approve. Lettuce. The works. Just gotta keep them moving. What would you like, the works? I got nervous there because I thought somebody was ordering something extra and I was like, oh no, not again! But they weren't. This person wants just tomato and lettuce and I'm gonna have to clean that spot on the floor and I have not been paying attention for the dumbwaiter. It's been too busy. That's okay. Let me grab this. We have nobody else left to spawn and this is a problem. Yucky tomatoes. I mean, they're good in things. You identify as a sour apple Jolly Rancher. You just want people to lick you. I said it. I said it, Seamus. I'll call you out like that. Once everybody's been seated, I will go do my research. So I've got just one more to get onto the tables. And that'll be this person. All right, let's go do some research. You'd be a green apple airhead. Oh my gosh. God, if I could be any food in the world, what would I want to be? That's a good question. What would I want to be? Maybe pizza, because people could have all sorts of toppings on me, ooh-woo. You know? Perhaps? Perhaps? Okay, research done. Let's finish feeding these folks. I feel like saying any kind of baked pastry is too on the nose. I mean, I do love my pastries. No doubt about that. Right, I automated that section. I love that for me. Let's get those cooking. What would you like? Both of them want the works. Ugh. And of course the last one just has to have guacamole. Beautiful. Salad, because then you could be whatever you want in it. Ooh woo. Ooh woo, Kayla. All right. I feel like we're at a decent amount of coffee tables for the time being. The real struggle is going to be this freaking guacamole. It's going to be the guacamole that's the freaking problem. Okay, let's get that for the cheese. And the fact that I need the limes for both the salsa, the guacamole, and the crema means that I can't... Oh, for fuck's sake, Obsbot! Stay bright. It means that I can't easily move stuff out. So I might need another lime tree. Because then I can take some of this setup and put it out here. And get myself a little bit of space back in here. At least what I have right now is working. Give myself an extra one of those. You just never know when you're going to need more of those, you know? Same with another conveyor mixer. Can just you know, just can sit here. Can just sit here for right now. Yep, and then I really need teleporters. So just to make sure I don't screw this up, we're gonna already take that out. Because that's going to be the other thing. If I can get teleporters, I can move stuff to the back and teleport myself things. But this also might just be too small of a restaurant for me to automate as much as I'm going to need to automate. Like, I may have limitations based on size. So, reroll. Let's see for a dumbwaiter. Nope, none of those are a dumbwaiter. Try again. We're going to retry coleslaw for the first time in 20 years. Fingers crossed for you, Kayla. May you enjoy it. Oh. Oh. Well, that's handy. Give me that. And re-roll me. Yep, none of those look like what I need. One more try. No dice on the dumbwaiter. I just totally blanked out on what I was looking for. All right. You come down here. You come down here. You come down here. You come down here. Whoops. You come down here. And you come down here. Because now I can swap this around. I don't need this little section. So we're going to do this. I didn't know that was hiding back there. It does have to be chopped. So we're going to need one of these. So that should work. Not bad. Definitely better than your mom's. Well, that's good. That's good, Kayla. That is definitely an improvement for you. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then I don't need that one. Let me just make sure that I haven't screwed this up. Because, you know, stuff and things. Perfect. That gets one more thing out of my kitchen. That gets a thing out of my kitchen. Which means that these two things can eventually be here. And this will be able to go back here. Actually. We're going to rearrange for a minute. We're going to rearrange for a minute. Hold, please. These are coming down here. I really want my meat and fixings to be all the way over here. So tomatoes may have to live down here though because of the bin. But I can have my tomato and my lettuce and my cheese over here. I could actually bring my onions here. There's no reason why I can't. Yeah, and that'll That actually lets me put my blueprint table in here should I need to run for it. It's a little closer. But I don't want it here where I might accidentally do things I don't intend to do. I could also... have my... Yeah, I can have my avocados coming down to just already be pre-cut. That could be helpful too. Did I miss anything super important in chat before I forget? Because I try to catch what I can, but it can be difficult to pay attention to both all of the orders and what's going on in chat. Opspot, what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you, my friend? It's not that bright. You shouldn't be dimming me out here. You shouldn't be dimming me out. All right. It's a little bit of a different setup, but I think it'll work. The tomatoes are the only hard part with the bin right now. Let's hope for a dumbwaiter. Because that will help out immensely. Get that going. Oh, okay. So that won't chop. Well, that's good to know. Lettuce, tomato. There you go. Lettuce, tomato. You want the guac. There you go. Let me get you your meat. What would you like? Just lettuce. We love it. Yeah, it's much faster to serve this way. And then we need this and this. I just wish the tomatoes could be down here more easily. Cheese and lettuce. And that. You're actually the lowest one. Lettuce and tomato. And tomato. Dumbwaiter! No, don't leave! Oh! Hallelujah! Okay. I got nervous for a second there that I was gonna lose the dumbwaiter. Just lettuce. Awesome. Just lettuce. We love it. Hi, Sparkly. Welcome in. How are you, friend? I gotta clean up some messes. Woohoo! Right? Ah, who's got the lowest? This one. Thank you, Milo, for the beautiful mod. These kinds of quality of life things help me out because streaming is a distraction. So it tells me, you know, which table I definitely need to go to immediately. And I have the goldfish memory too if I've got a run with desserts or starters so that I can tell where I'm at. Because I forget which tables I've served. Right now I'm also getting screwed up because I moved everything. I'm doing good, Sparkly. I'm doing good. Oh, I didn't get you your meat. You want salsa. I can do that. There you go. You also would like meat. Imagine that. Everybody wants my meat, you guys. Everybody wants my meat. Everybody wants my meat. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Everybody wants my meat. I should not sing that. I absolutely should not sing that. Damn it, Obsbob. Would you stop getting dark? I'm going to have to force you to be bright. Wait, I need just a tortilla. I looked over and I was like, you son of a bitch. Carrie, welcome in. How are you, friend? Oh, we got a guac. You sit there. This. Please grab. Hush, you're fine. Stupid guacamole. I'm gonna need to get that automated as soon as possible. The works, which is gonna require, again, teleporters to make it happen. Lettuce and cheese. HubSpot, I need you to behave. Doing okay getting dinner after work? Nice, nice. What's for dinner? Just lettuce. And your meat. Just lettuce. And your meat. Just lettuce. I'm seeing a pattern that I really like right now. Just lettuce and meat. It's beautiful. Oh, now we got one that wants tomato. Kayla, thank you for the clip. Regretfully. Thank you for the clip. Oh, salsa. Oh, sometimes I need to think about what I'm saying. But it was catchy at least, right? I hope it was at least catchy. What would you like? The works? I hope you didn't stop eating dinner to clip that. Your food is important. Everyone wanted your meat. They did. They did. HubSpot fired. This is gonna drive me insane looking over and seeing HubSpot doing bad things. And I don't even think it's a case of, like, I can increase the light. And, yeah, HubSpot just darkens it anyways. HubSpot, you're a fool. You're a fool! Well, there's always one technical difficulty. Here it is. HubSpot being a butthead. We need the guacs. There you go. And, oh, yeah, you want your meat. Just lettuce. Beautiful. We've almost got everybody at a seat. Now we've got everybody at a seat, so we just have to serve this person. And we can go do our research. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, you know... I can't say much because there has been many a time I've eaten dinner at my desk and I'm clipping and eating. HubSpot, why are we doing it like this? Okay, can you just like really super focus on my fingers for a moment? And now really super focus on my face and understand that I need it to be bright. I need people to actually be able to see my expressions. You finished food, let's go. True, pulled pork, grilled cheese, and coleslaw doesn't take very long to eat. Ugh. My back itched for a second. 60% patience is fine, right? That's fine, right? And berries. Ooh, what kind of berries? What kind of berries? There's that. All right, let me make some more meat. What would you have? Lettuce and cheese, you got it. And what would you have? The works. You got it. And you would like just lettuce. Glorious. And we just need one more meat, yeah. And the works. Kindly. And drop that. I'm going to fully clean up today, dang it. Yeah! All clean. Strawberries and blueberries, very nice. Those are good berries. Those are very good berries. So I'm particular about my blueberries. They've got to actually have some sweetness to them. Listen, what y'all do out in the common area of the restaurant, that's on you. I'm only responsible for the kitchen, and my kitchen was flawless. I think I have everything I need to automate pumpkin seeds. I don't want leisurely eating. I don't want leisurely eating. Normally blueberries with some yogurt, but you already had some of that today. Yeah, you don't want to overdo it on the yogurt. All right, first and foremost, this is not actually, like, I thought it would chop it out, but I think I actually need to portion it out. So that's not going to work. I need... That's a combiner. Where are my portioners? I think I have them. Combiner. Uh-oh. Yes. But in this instance, I'm just going to do that because I need the portioner more for the friggin' pumpkin seeds. Okay. Gonna have to bear with me for a second because I am gonna have to remember how I do this. Actually, I might want to do it this way. No, because... It's going to be a wasted spot there, but there's not much I can do about it. Unless... Would it be better to go this way? Maybe? I'm going to need that to go on to a safety hob. But then... Wait. I may not even need. Goes to a buffet. I actually think I need... Yeah, that has to be seeds only. And then... This has to be into another bin. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. We're going to practice this. I need to see if I have it right. Yep. So they'll go get their own stupid seeds. Hubs may have scared the shit out of your kid. Uh-oh, what did Hubs do? So I don't have to worry about the pumpkin seeds. They're fully automated. Which is kind of that's kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of dope to have that totally automated right off of the bat. Ugh. Push my butt pillow back here. Get my chair wheels in order. That's better. All right. Do I need... Yes, I do. I definitely want a couple of counters out here just as, like, oops, I screwed up space. That's what I want them for. This has to get researched. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. And duplicated. You know what? What is in here? Coffee table. I want this right here because I need this to get discounted. I don't want to upgrade that anymore, though. Nor that, nor that, nor that. The blue... You fully discounted? Almost. You're fully discounted. Okay. That'll do. Because that can't be upgraded anymore, so that can be down here. You're cheap enough, coffee tables. In fact... Oh my gosh! Mare, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Saknika, but you may also hear me called Sam. I am a member of Everbright Global Gaming, Set the Tone, and Content Delta stream teams here on Twitch, and a variety streamer who does everything from bake to create, to paint her nails, and play video games. And today I am in the virtual kitchen making fajitas in Plate Up. Mare, how was your stream? Were we gaming or were we baking today? Were we gaming or were we baking? Kiddo just came home from being outside and Hubs was putting on his shoes to go check the pool. Hubs behind the door. Oh my gosh, that poor kid, Kayla. Welcome in, Brooke versus the universe. Hi, T with the moon. Oh, that's a cute name. I like that name. Hi, the crafty cat. Hi, Mare. You were baking, weren't you? Hi, Frostin' Pops. Oh, hi, Hera. You guys are getting a cat greeting at the same time. Hera would like to greet the raid as well. This is my girl kitty. She's polydactyl. You guys, if you don't know Mare, Mur. I know a Mare and a Mur. Mur does a lot of baking streams. Like, if you enjoy my baking streams, you'll enjoy Mur's baking streams. She is, as far as I remember, a trained pastry chef, so she does things right, unlike me, who is a menace to society of baking as a home baker. Yeah, you need to climb up on my shoulders. Yeah, oh, that's... Please don't stand on my boob, Hera. That hurts. That hurts. Hi. She's intrusive. She's very intrusive. Hello. Yes. Rub, rub, rub. Rub, rub, rub. Mur and I are also fellow members of both the Twitch Women's Guild and the Twitch Food and Drink Club. We are both fellow members of that. Welcome in, you guys. I hope you had a fantastic stream. I hope it went well. I want to know what you were baking, but of course, if you need to raid and run, if you've got to get post-stream self-care, if you have a whole kitchen to clean, which... you just might. I totally understand. I totally understand because I've been there. I had all of the cookie stuff to clean yesterday after I got done. Because we baked cookies yesterday, huh, Hera? And I didn't let you have any uppies. 0 uppies. What are you doing? What are you doing, little girl? You gonna sit? Okay. She's gonna rub on my... my microphone boom arm. Mermaid croissants. Her keyboard is fucked right now. Whoops. Croissants are hard. Croissants are not easy. Mer, what did you do? Or somebody else can tell me. What did you do to your keyboard? Hera, you gotta rub on the stream deck? Are you being just little Miss Intrusive right now? You're gonna step on my keyboard and it's gonna be a whole problem. Come here. Come here. You. They are delicious. You are the entire problem right now, Hera. It's just not working. Oh no! That's not good. Is it old, or is it maybe just a restart the computer and it'll suddenly decide to behave kind of thing? You also have to be, yes, go do what you need to do, Mer, and thank you again for the raid. If I can get another shout out from Mer, I would appreciate that. You need to go over here. Just a connection issue? Well, fingers crossed that it sorts its shit out. Because no, like, yeah. Thank you, Mer. I appreciate it. I will take good care of your community. I will take very good care of them. All right. Let's run a restaurant. Right? Sort your shit out, keyboard. Sort it out. We ain't got time for this. We got stuff to do. Like getting our pan for fajita meat. I don't even know what I want out of the blueprint desk. If anything. Yep, go get your pumpkin seeds. Everybody will order pumpkin seeds. Thank you, Carrie. So I have to do that. Go get your pumpkin seeds, Seamus. But it's nice that they'll just go get them and I don't have to deal with it. And this is where the goldfish memory's not working right now. Well, that's a struggle. Go get your seeds. What do you want, Ben? You just want lettuce? Beautiful. Very handy. Go get your seeds. Yep, you go get your stuff, Ben. And it reduced everything by 15%, so I don't have as many people to serve right now. Which is kind of interesting. I'm loving this the multi-buffet. It's super handy. Woo! Wrong table. Go order what you need. Go get your stuff. Send Kayla off. This would almost be a point where instant ordering would be phenomenal. Because then I wouldn't have to click on all the tables twice. The problem with it would be that I don't get the opportunity to leave them waiting as long. There would be trade-offs. Wonder if you can make pumpkin muffins with cream cheese centers? Probably? Probably? You might have to chill the cream cheese in balls. Like the cream cheese filling to make it work, but probably. Oh, you want guac. Hi, Aeon. Welcome in. How are you? You want whatever's order one? I don't know what order one is. How are you, Aeon? How is your night going? Nope, that is not the pan. Go get your seeds. Feed yourself, please. Oh my goodness! Rudu, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Saknika, but you may also hear me called Sam. I'm a member of Everbright Global Gaming, Set the Tone, and Content Delta stream teams here on Twitch, and a variety streamer does everything from bake to grade to paint her nails and play games. And today I'm in the virtual kitchen making fajitas. And Aeon's greeting you with his penis. Welcome in. How is everybody? Hi, Aeon. You're double parked. I didn't realize I didn't have the fire restricted. That's hilarious. Okay, I have to change that command. I'm gonna need that as a note. It's a thing. It's more of a, do I have the shit? Oh, gotcha, Kayla. Welcome, Aeon. Welcome, Rudu. How is everybody? How did it go? How was DBD? Oh my gosh, you were playing DBD, Rudu? You were in that toxic shit, so? There are no fires to be set today, unfortunately, Aeon, because I have two reasons. First and foremost, the mod that I was going to be using to do it requires you to change your order every single day, which means you have to be glued to the screen if you want to set fires, because you can't set fires 2 times in a row, and if you don't change your order, it never sets a fire again. So you would get 1 fire, and then you'd walk away from your computer, and it would never happen. And then the built-in one for Halloween integration, I wasn't sure if it was working or not. So we didn't start this restaurant with fire. We're not going to continue with fire. I've been told that the Halloween integration is mostly working, but sometimes it only works with 1 restaurant. So as soon as this restaurant dies, it no longer works anymore. And you don't get to guarantee the fire in that, but you don't have to sit here all night changing your orders to make it happen. So nope, you left. You're not listening. Okay. It was a shit show. I'm not surprised, Rudu. I'm not surprised. You guys, if you're not following Rudu, she is one of my internet waifus, and she's absolutely lovely. She plays a variety of games, but does a lot of Call of Duty and Dead by Daylight. Very, very delightful to hang out with, so you should definitely check her out. Rudu was amazing. You got all the jeans done? Nice. They're called jeans now? Got it. All the jeans. Rudu just wants to touch all the jeans. I got it. I got it. And I know you want to touch all the jeans, Aeon. That is not a surprise. How dare you steal my penis? You liked it, Seamus. Don't lie. What was I doing? I was getting salsa. That's very important. Some of these people need their starters. Okay, we have the works. Now that I've taken way too many orders. The meat. Let's get Aeon fed before he gets grouchy. Aeon needs meat in his mouth right now. Oh, he's done. That was quick. And then lettuce and tomato. Aeon is allowed to touch your penis. Oh my god. Hi, Chippos. Welcome in. How are you? There's a lot of inappropriate things that get said in Plate Up. It's just a thing. Just like you make a lot of inappropriate comments while baking, you make a lot of inappropriate comments when you play Plate Up. Kayla clipped something earlier because of that. That will forever live in my clip library forever and ever, and I may have regrets. I may have regrets. You know, it's fine. It's totally fine. We're allowed to have those kind of regrets in life. We just are. Right, just lettuce, easy squeeze. Oh, you want guacamole. Of course you want guacamole. Why wouldn't you want guacamole? Pain in my ass. And this person needs their meat. One more to spawn. Oh, you need your meat too. There's that. No more to spawn. So, lettuce and tomato. We'll get these 2 fed, and then everybody else can just sit for a moment. Because I have research to go do. Beautiful. There's no way everybody won't fit at the tables. Let's go do this. Pound me harder like that. Exactly. Coney dog. It is forever on the interwebs. Shit. I can't get into the discount, but I can at least copy. I forgot to spin the cabinet, you guys. I could cheese it, though. I could technically cheese it. I'm not going to. I will behave. I will behave. I won't cheese ball it. Yeah, I shared clips last night with people that are also forever on the internet. So that they can witness the things that come out of my mouth. Because I say things and then I realize what I've said. Yep. Then I realize what I've said and I'm like, well, there's no going back now. Glorious. Cheesing it where you just... I wish it was just where I throw cheese on it. So, because of one of the mods I have, I can actually turn into a crane during the day. And I could have gotten in there. I could have turned into a crane. I could have spun the cabinet. Like, I could have made it happen. Yeah, there's no way we're affording a teleporter right now. But I'm not going to do that. So we're going to need a portioner. And I'm going to need a compactor bin. I wonder if there's a way I can get the compactor bins next to each other. All right. Hold on. We're gonna see about rearranging here. I'm going to use my mouse for this. Just so that I can go a little faster with moving stuff. So, I don't want to move my tomatoes farther away, but actually, I might be able to just move my tomatoes down. Because if I'm going to try to squeeze my guacamole in here... Or my avocados anyways. Don't think too hard. Good luck on that. Good luck on that. So I'm going to then have to have my onions all the way down here. Into this. They're not going to be in a frozen prep just yet. So the guac... I could do this. I have to think about this. So I'm going to need the portioner. And it's the portion that's going to come out. No, it's got to go onto a counter. It's got to go onto a counter so that the portion can go where it needs to go. So I think I actually want this onto a counter. And then it should be what I need anyways into a frozen prep. What I need to think about is will it finish the action? You just got the go live notification. Oops. What if I actually, can I just portion it off of here? Push it onto a smart grabber that goes up, but will only take it. I'm going to have to set the smart grabber, but we'll only take it if it's an empty avocado. Let me see if I can do it that way. I need a smart grabber in the other spot. Okay, I have to set some smart grabbers. We're gonna need 2 of them. For the moment, you just go over there. I need to be between 2 smart grabbers so that I can make this do what I want it to do. Wait, I can get 2 pieces out of it? Hold on. You're telling me I've been throwing out part of an avocado the whole time? I also forgot to turn this so that I would force it. Because the smart grabber, I guess unless I put something on there, it doesn't get set. Okay, so that's only that. We're gonna cheese it for a moment. Actually, no. We leave practice mode. I didn't realize I got 2 pieces out of it. I did not realize. I've just been throwing it out because I didn't know. Listen, I don't like avocado, so I don't eat avocado, so I don't even think about this. Oops, I forgot part of this. Okay, so that's working. But I forgot to... want to do that. And then if I go to practice mode, because now it's not going... Yup. I can set that. Oh, and then I... Yes. Yes, I think I can make this work. Leave practice mode. And then... Oh, but I need this.
See, Penny's giving it up. She's giving it up hard. Because she's with Captain Hammer.
Nope, I can do it like this.
I'm not the Hammer.
I can do it like that. Seamus, thank you for the 69 bits. I know the ads are starting, so we're going to run a practice real fast. And then I'm going to put the BRB screen on. I just want to make sure that this works as I think it will. Nope, it portions out the pit. I have to think about this some more. I'm going to need the counter. I'm going to need the counter. Or something. No. No. I think I know what I need to do. But we need to run those ads. Those ads are starting. So if you can see me, get up, stretch your legs, use a bathroom, get a snack, refill your water, anything you need to do. Now's the time to do it. I'm going to put the BRB screen up and we'll meet you back here in just a few seconds.
Woohoo.
And you didn't even put nuts on it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Ben. You understand that this needs to be a nut-free environment. What? You know, why do nuts come up so often on my streams? I don't understand this. Heyo!
Free abreast. Free
Yes.
abreast. Keep it tight. Keep it tight.
Yeah. Ha-ha. Move in. Move in. Move in. Yes. One of us. One of us.
One of us.
Now you must take our boobs.
Oh my god.
She can't get it out. That needs to be clipped right there.
That's perfect.
100% needs to be clipped.
Oops. Oh god, I got an error. I got an error. I can't clip it. I don't know.
Whee! Perfect. Oh, look, a little piece. Oh my god, that is so good. That is so good. That is so good. I got him! I hit somebody with the rush. It's my first time ever. Yay! Grease in the industrial workplace can be an accident-inducing insurance nightmare, so enjoy the new increased grease control system. Electrical installation can be expensive to install and maintain, so the economical 7G basic model arrives without, and much more. There's no electrical installation. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're protecting you from the grease, but not the high voltage electricity. You'll be fine. Okay. Okay. Here, take this. That is what I want to know. That is what I want to know. Where were you holding that, mister? None of us are wearing pants. Is this thing sanitary to touch? I don't know if this is sanitary. Nope. Welcome back from the ads, friends. Thank you for your patience. We finished the practice mode. I exited the practice mode. It didn't completely work. And here we are. So, I need a way I think I'm actually going to have to do this and this. I'm going to do that, because I need this to be down one more. No, I can't do that. I can't do that because this actually belongs here. Shoot. Kayla, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. You only got 15 seconds of ads, Emperor? That's not bad. You got to enjoy some of the clips from the past. The struggle is the pit, honestly. Because it does take it really fast. And I need to be able to get the pit off of there. In an effective manner. But then I'm also going to have to be able to get the second part onto there. Hi, Cags. Welcome in. How are you? Otherwise, it just gets, like, stuck on here because it pulls the pit. No, wait. If I pull the pit off of here, it should push it on. It should push it on. So if I do that, it feels a little silly to have an extra bit, but it does make it a little easier. I can do that. I'm all out of grabbers and stuff because of course I am. I mean, let's make some purchases here so that I make sure I have some. If I should need them. Cannot afford the teleporters. Put that coffee table in there. That's good. That's good. I may not need more coffee tables, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. It does. It does. And it'll just hold up until it can take another seed. Brilliant! Brilliant. So our avocados are automated. Let's go! That's phenomenal! Alright, day. Oh, did I turn my cabinets? I turned all my cabinets. I don't actually need the research desk at this point over there. We're golden. We're golden. Let's do this. And we gotta let things get going anyways, so we're gonna do a little research. We were way ahead of everything yesterday, so it's fine. It's fine. Kayla paid to jump the line, basically. There's Cags. I'll go tell them to start their breakfast starter, whatever the heck those pumpkin seeds technically are in a moment. I've got time. Thank you, Safety Hobbs, for not burning anything. Man, I am proud of figuring out how to get automated avocados. I don't have automated guac or anything, but, you know, it's the little things. All right, let's get people going. Go get your starters. You want the works. And now my tomatoes are closer, which is freaking fantastic. I really like that. Just lettuce for Aeon. Some meat for Aeon. With tomato. All right. We've got the works. This is beautiful. Sometimes it's just a little bit of automation goes a long way into making your run more comfortable. It won't work forever, but a little bit goes a long way. Sparkly's on her beginning. Ooh, tomato and lettuce. I had a lot of people on starters. Oh! Was that Seamus's 69 that just got in there? I think it was. Sparkly wants the works. Who did a thing? some... Oh, it was Ko-Fi. And I bet I know why. I bet I know why. Thank you for the Ko-Fi. Lettuce and cheese. Meat. I bet I know why. You want lettuce? And I don't even have to worry about... Oh, you want guac. This. I'm coming. I have to remember the order of operations. I can't do anything with it until I get the salsa made. The next thing I'm going to have to try to fully automate is salsa. But it's going to have to stay in because I need it for part of my stuff. Oops, wrong table. I had a feeling they were all starters. There we go. What would you like? The works? You got it. We're just going to go in order. From one side to the other. The works? You got it. And then a salsa. Just this, and that. And you want just lettuce. So we do that. You know what would be awesome, actually? Oops. It would be if I could get floor protectors. That would be cool. So if we see those, we want to save those. Maybe in lieu of coffee tables, because we're kind of at a point now where coffee tables don't matter. Because I don't have room for them. Not that they're not important, I just don't have room for them. Yep, come up here so that I can get you started. Beautiful. It works. Just with lettuce. Just with tomato. It works. Try to keep them smoothly flowing, you know. And just with cheese. And we've got a guacamole. So we need this, and that. Oh, you're waiting. Okay, I made one extra. Set that there. That was my bad. But I can just combine it into the works and we're good. I got confuzzled. Because I failed my cornering. Oop, you want your meat. You want your meat! With cheese. I would never make a good speedrunner, for the record. Not right now with how distracted I am. Maybe someday I'll try speedrunning, but it ain't tonight! Oh, this is my last customer. This is my last customer. Thanks, have a nice night, bye! All right. Well, there's no thingy. We're definitely going to buy that just to have it. And I need another one of these. So I can back all of this up. So now my onions will also be fully prepped. They will be fully prepped. That's perfect. Chapstick. Chappity stick. How much are my teleporters right now? 625. We're just going to make them cheaper. I don't need a combiner pulled out, but I definitely want a portioner pulled out. Pull out an extra one of these just to have it. I'm going to save this for a reroll. Because I can't even put one there. I don't have the room. If anything's going to go there, it's going to be a plant. So that I can get some more patience on these tables. I wonder if I could even put this plant up there. Like, how far up do I have to put this? I think... I'm gonna assume that this hits this table. Yes, it does. Okay. I definitely need to pull out another one of these. We kind of used them all. Yeah. I would love to do with the pumpkins like I did with the guac, where it portions right off of, oops, the corner grabber, but I don't have the space. I don't have the space. So we're doing the best that we can. And that's all that we can do, is the best that we can. Onward to the next day. And Hera, that is an absolute no. You had your uppies. I don't have space for you. I love you, but no. We're going to start with our research again. We're looking for a floor protector if we can find it. I think I may also toss the sharp knife that's sitting in here because I'm never going to use it again. Thank you. Because while robots are going to be necessary eventually, floor protectors get us started. And if I get health and safety, where the customers get slowed by the messes that they poop onto the ground, well, then having the floor protectors already will be real handy. Alright, let's get some stuff started, yeah? Go get your I want to say breakfast, it's starter. Go get your starter. You too, Cags. Go get your starter. Alright, Seamus wants the works. And I do always start in the same position, ideally, because then I can't forget where I'm at. Get Cags fed. Pick that up. Pick that up. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. Lettuce and tomato. Here's your meat. Oh, you want guac. I was like, they're not moving. The works. We got the works. And cheese. With cheese. Wrong table. I did already. Let's do this. Lettuce and tomato. Meat. Okay, you're getting your thing. With cheese. With tomato. You're ready. Go get your starters. Would you like with cheese? Get your starter. Clean this mess. Okay, the works. Go get your starter. Okay, I should be able to go around the table. And we're not going to take orders until I make it all the way around because I'm confusing myself. Shocker, I know. Shocker that I'm confusing my poor self. Everybody's surprised. Nobody is surprised. Just lettuce. With cheese. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. And we'll get this person with their starter as well. Yeah, you gotta wait for it to be made. You'll be fine. The works. And the works. And just, woo, tomato. And the works. God, if it adds one more food, I will be in trouble. One more food and I'll be in trouble. Some people are going to be waiting for their starters. Just lettuce. Oh, you want salsa? We can do that. Kindly eat and get out. What would you like? Just lettuce? What would you like? Just lettuce? Or would you like the works? So much easier with everything right here. And tomato. And tomato. Yeah, not having to run all the way over here for tomatoes is super helpful. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. We got time to wait for people to get in order so that I can serve this table first. They just took so long to get up there that, you know. Oh, there you go. There's your food. But we got three more coffee tables. Like, it's fine. It's fine. What do you want? With cheese. What do you want? Just lettuce. My OCD is showing the works. Where it has to go in a certain order, it's not okay. And the works. It's also very helpful that I don't have to make the crema. And the works. Because it's one less thing that I have to focus on. Clean that up. You go get your starter. You go get your starter. You want this. You go get your starter. You get your starter. Okay, just cheese. Helps if I actually put it on your table. Just cheese. I love safety hobs. So that I don't have to think about it. Salsa. For this table. Meat for this one. Oh, this is our last customer with the works. So I had one extra thing of meat. It's fine. I love it. Fajitas. Oh, God. Okay, hear me out. I could make room for the bell peppers. But I don't feel like it. Because the bell peppers could have easily gone right in here. But I don't feel like it. So they're not gonna. That one's as cheap as it can be. How are we at this? 313. You know, I can afford that to get started on buying these. Yep, I sure can. Because then this whole freaking mess can go back here. That'll be nice. Oh, a plant. I did say I wanted a plant for right here. So now I think this is the only table that doesn't get extra. No, this one and this one and this one. So these three, I could use one more plant. I'm not bothering with the reroll. I don't need another smart grabber right now taking up space, but I am going to put another rotating grabber. And I definitely don't need this. And if I take this out of here, I need one more thing. So you can go on the wall. I don't have any more of those garbage cans floating around, right? No, I must have a poster somewhere else. I do. I see the poster here. I think. There's a neon sign. There's got to be a poster floating around here. Or another sign, but having it on the wall makes my life easier because there are just some things that I don't need. All right. And I like this one. Right? Nah, we'll keep what we got. Moving on to the next day. Yeah, everything's going well. The only way I could make the pumpkin better is if I could frozen buffet or frozen prep it first. I should really rotate through the buffets too and see what else I got. Imagine if there's one that does freeze overnight. That'd be cool. But I like having the multiple for the starter. That's really handy. That's super handy. We're almost to the point where we don't need the blueprint desk. We're almost to the point where that's going to go away. Which is also kind of interesting. Oh, nothing to discount there. Make a couple copies. All right. Let's get some meat cooking. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. Clean that. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. Okay, what would you like? The works? Oops. What would you like? Just lettuce. You got it, Seamus. Oops. Not me not actually grabbing the pan. Oops. What would you like? The works. Gotta go in order. Gotta go in order. Oh my god, I am just like early clicking as if my life depends on it. And not actually grabbing what I need or setting things down. Get your starter. Go get your starter. Salsa. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. We got the works. What would you like, Sparkly? There we go. Oop. Carrie wants guacamole. Sparkly needs meat. There we go. Just cheese. And just cheese. The works. We can do that. There you are. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. And go get your starter. Aeon wants the works. Aeon will always want the works. It seems like a very Aeon thing to do. Oops, keep cooking. Wrong one. Salsa. Salsa. Oop, I should have grabbed that floor buffer. Works. That is not a pan. It works. I will say I also really like not having to wash dishes on this one. I always appreciate that when I get a dish that doesn't require dishes. Starter, get your starter, get your starter, get your starter. Get your starter. Because dishes are obnoxious. Alright, we got the works. And we've got the works. And so far, so good on not overdoing it with my thumbs. I actually strained... Oop! Guacamole. I actually strained my thumbs raking out in the yard over the weekend. Which is not good when you need them for work. But I don't have clients until later in the week. So they have some time to recover. Which is very helpful to me. It's very helpful to me. I use a controller in a way that it gets bothered, I guess. Go get your starter, go get your starter, go get your starter. Oh, you want meat. I hadn't given you meat yet. That's quite important. Go get your starter. Okay, just lettuce. I'm also very apologetic that my controller sounds do kind of come through my mic. I'm hoping that that's one of the things that will be fixed when I put my better mic in place. You know? Because like when I'm reviewing the VOD looking for clips, I can hear it. And I'm like, man, that's a little awkward. Starter, 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 starter. Oop, these are my last customer. No, they're not. We have 12 more to spawn. I was like, man, I'm almost done with the day. No, I'm not. No, I am absolutely... Oop, please drop it. Please drop it. You get fed so that I can make this. Thank goodness that's fully automated. Basically. Just lettuce. Ooh, that's a nice breeze. I bet it's gonna rain. That is that cold, it's gonna rain breeze. Because it's like the weather's shifting. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it will just be a chillier night. This is my two favorite times of the year, for the record, are spring and fall. Because I really like that I can leave the windows open. L&D, welcome in. Burns the place down anyway for giggles. No! No, you can't burn the place down. But yeah, like, I love leaving the windows open all day. Because it gets cool enough at night that no matter how warm it gets during the day, it just cools it back off, right? That's the best. L&D, how's your evening going? How are you, friend? And you're not allowed to burn the restaurant down. You can just cause chaos and peak when we play on Friday. If I liked crowd control better, I would turn crowd control on for peak, but I don't like their payment method. They make it needlessly expensive for creators to get paid out, and I don't agree with that, so I will not use crowd control. I can't wait for that cool weather. Still pushing triple digits here. Oh, okay, that's so brutal. That's so brutal. Triple digits is awful. You had to pick up meds at the pharmacy. I hope it was a simple trip at least.
I'm gonna need you to drink.
You got second walk-in today. Nice. You need me to drink some water? I got you. Yeah, our windows have been open for days now, too. The only time we had to close them was the kitchen window while I was baking on Sunday because I needed to turn the AC on to counter the oven. It actually got up into the 80s and it was just too warm. Too warm. Yeah. But now, full open window season. And the cats love it. The cats love having open windows to just hang out in. And I love that for them. On yesterday, while it was pouring rain outside to get rid of some... Yeah, the humidity can be really bad. It can be really, really bad. Nobody likes the humidity. But yeah, I was saying on Friday when we play Peak, L&D can cause chaos. That's because myself, L&D, and St. Jeezy are going to be playing Peak, and it's going to be an L&D after dark, so it's going to be very not safe for work. As L&D says all of the naughty words for, like, all of us, because she's going to be extra naughty, and we're going to have a really good time. We're going to have a really good time. And you guys should be there. It's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern. 5 p.m. Eastern, so I'll be a little earlier than typical. I struggled getting your bra on because of how... Oh, yeah. Yeah. And that's the worst. When you can't get clothing on, specifically your undergarments, because they're sticking to your skin on the way because you're sweaty because it's humid. Blech. It is going to be a fun hot mess. It is. We are going to be having a little bit of adult beverages. Yeah, it's an ADHD nightmare too. Yeah, because the sensory overload. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Yep, so I personally do not plan on getting drunk. I'm going to put this out there right now. I will be having drinks. I will probably hit that like lightly tipsy stage, but I've been having more and more problems with digesting excessive amounts of alcohol, so I am limiting the amount of times I get drunk. Peak is chaotic enough anyways without the drunkenness factor. I don't care if L&D and Jeezy tie one on. I just know that I have to limit myself for my ability to function because, let's be honest, by the time we finish climbing this mountain, it may have only been like 2 hours. We may end up doing a second run. We may pick a second game. I don't know. But even say, you know, 4 hours have gone by, it's still only 9 p.m. I've got like 2 or 3 hours before I'm going to bed, and I'm not going to want to be, you know, slowly sobering up during that time. So we're going to have alcoholic beverages. I'm just not going to get drunk. That's why whenever I'm home, I'm usually in PJ bottoms and nothing else whenever I can. No bra nonsense if you don't got to. Absolutely, Kay. I only wear a bra if I'm leaving the house. If I'm not leaving the house, you can bet your booty cheeks I am in my PJs. That's what this is. I'm in my PJs, and it is the no bra life. Because I ain't got anybody to impress here, and I'm not doing a massage where I have to worry about my titties smacking somebody in the face. What's a bra? Exactly, Kayla. Exactly. Do I need to buy anything? Yes, I need a Oop, that is a safety hob, not a teleporter. I need to buy another teleporter. They're down to 157. Fantastic. I'm not going to be able to get in there. But now... Okay, hear me out. Here we go. This is going to go here. This is going to go here. Nope. This is going to take a moment. This is going to take a moment because I need to actually figure out the spacing. I need 3 wide. This is at the side. So this goes here. This goes here. That goes there. That goes there. Because we can go up like so to here. That gets pushed out to come up here to a teleporter that will then teleport it down to here. Which seems excessive, but it's worth it. Because I'm cleaning up some space. I'm making new holes, basically. And now I know I can do this. No, I really can't do it that way, can I? Dang. That's a shame. I was hoping I could condense it, but I really can't. Oh, I can condense it that way. So now we can back it up. Now we can back it up. Cool. That's all condensed. That's very nicely condensed. And I can actually condense this like so. Yup. And I can buy another one of these. And another one of these. Just to prepare. And now we can start getting... Oop, that is not what I meant to grab. These. Eventually, some of this is actually... We're going to save 3 counters for right now. Because we also have this one out here. Until possibly, like, I get another, you know, fancy cloth table to stick in here. Or a bar table at this point. And then I will be able to get rid of, like, all of my counters. And I'll start clearing out things that I just don't need, and I'll keep them in cabinets. But some of the cabinets may also have to go away. Like, the coffee tables will eventually be going bye-bye. Because there will be no point. So that if I need to automate more stuff and just teleport it into my line of things, I can. I might need... Well, no, because I might be able to teleport these tomatoes around to multiple places so that I could automate salsa. My brain is braining. That might be a thing. That might be a thing. All right, we're going to start with our research again because that's been working out pretty well. That's been working out pretty well. Wait. I screwed up. I screwed up. I screwed up. I have the portioner portioning the wrong way. I forgot that the arrows matter. I forgot that the arrows matter. I was like, why is stuff not coming via the teleporter? Also, it looks like colored teleporters have not been updated yet. I think it has to be that way. Yes, practice. Prove me. Yes, okay. There we go. Excellent. All right, we fixed it. That was a scary moment. That was a scary moment. I probably could have gotten away with it for one day. But if we had had 4 guacs ordered, I would have been done. I would have been toast and we would have had to start fresh. Let's try this again. But I can go in from this side. I can go in from this side. Yes, yes. And we'll get through this day, and then it'll probably be time for our last ad break, and then we'll continue forward. This restaurant is going swimmingly. We're on overtime day 17. We've made it past, like, the really difficult hurdles, and we're just cruising. We're just cruising, man. I probably also should turn that so that I don't get stuck on it. Go get your starter, go get your starter, go get your starter, go get your starter. Sparkly's got the longest walk. What'll you have? Works. What'll you have? Okay. Tomato and cheese. Queen. I had a feeling they're out of order and it's bothering me. But I'll get them back in order in just a second. Starter, 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 starter. Excellent. Now they'll be back in order. That works. That works. Oh, we need a salsa. We need a salsa. We need a salsa. Thankfully, it does seem like they can only ask for one. They can't get, like, salsa and then guacamole and then crema. Like, they can only ask for one of those things. Unlike with coffee, where they can suddenly be like, yeah, no, I want the sugar. Okay, now give me the milk. And, you know, yeah, that cake stand, that looks real good, too. But I do, like, coffee runs might be some of my favorite. Probably because it's so easy to automate them, but, you know, hey, whatever. Starters? Get your starters here. What would you like? You got it. What would you like? Sounds good. Sounds Gucci. What would you like? The works? Sure. Yeah, it's when I do runs like this that I realize I'm better at this game than I give myself credit for. And it's so interesting because I remember when I struggled with this game. When I really was just a fresh-faced played-up player. I'm a wizard at this game. Thank you, L&D. So it's one of those things, right, where I have really lofty standards for myself because of my played up diet. I watch people like Wonk Tootie and Christini and Honorous and Bangs, Ray. Like, I watch some people who are above my skill level and I'm like, that's what a good played up player is, forgetting that I'm already above the skill level of many people out there who just casually played up. They don't play to the level that I play at because I play with Tootie and them. You know, it's one of those interesting things that is easy to forget when you're watching other people with a higher skill level. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that with their favorite game. Works. And I will be honest too, I think the only thing holding me back from doing speedruns is being nervous about having to change my thought process on how to deal with a restaurant versus the way I know for automation. But I really do want to try out speeding. I want to try out speedruns, I'm just scared. So eventually I'll break through that barrier. And I'll just be like, screw it, we're doing it. You know? Part of me also, and this is on me, I need to ask if, like, Tootie or Esiclis or Wazo or one of those who are familiar with doing speedruns will play with me and help me out with the thought process behind it. Because there's definitely a different thought process between playing to automate and playing to do speed. And getting comfortable with using things that are going to make you go faster, like the danger hobs instead of the safety hobs, and just, you know, being on top of your day. I will get there because I want to, but all things in time. All things in time. And I have to be comfortable with abandoning a run because I got bad cards. That's a big part of speedrunning. You have to abandon runs where you just get bad cards. And I think one of them is, like, you don't get affordable. And that's it. Like, they're not going to eat fast enough. There's no point. Just move on. Hurry back. I need to take your order. Like, my OCD would have to go right out the door. It'd have to go right out the door. This whole, like, waiting for this customer. No, I should have served all 3 of these people already. But I have OCD and I don't want to. Oop. Guacamole. God, that's so much faster. Seamus, what did you do? You know, L&D would feed you. L&D would absolutely feed you. L&D would feed you until you were super round. Full of really good food and poutine. You're not that kind of edible. I mean, one of the commands does, or like one of the responses does say that you get murdered and eaten cannibalistic style. So there's always the chance that crimes could be committed. You never know. You never know what you're gonna get. Don't do war crimes. They are crimes. Oh my goodness. The day I do a RimWorld stream, either here on Twitch or in Discord will be the day that you get to witness my war crime desires. Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion. You know, am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. When it comes to RimWorld anyways. Lettuce. Good old RimWorld. I am getting the itch to play RimWorld again. I just don't know if I'm going to stream it because I don't know how entertaining it is to actually watch RimWorld, especially because I save scum. Again, if I could get to the point where I just could not get emotionally invested in the fictional characters, which good luck, ADHD says otherwise, that would be possible. That would be possible, but alas, my ADHD is like, no, you can't let this person die. They've been with you for 15 minutes and you've gotten attached. Because of course I have. I do want to play with the brim, Kayla. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And I know exactly what came out of my mouth, and it is definitely not as bad as the clip that I sent you last night. The code is more what you called guidelines than actual rules. It's true, Nivex. Also, welcome in, Nivex. How are you? Surprise, L&D, I don't have a clip command. I do, but I don't. It just tells you that I don't. Because I felt that that was a nice way to let people know. They're down to 79. That is the rotating. We want another rotating. We've got 3 smart grabbers, so that should be fine. I definitely need another one of these. Yeah, Kayla did snag that beautiful one. Kayla did snag that beautiful one, and it will forever live on the internet. Excellent. The dangers of streaming, my friends, the dangers of streaming. You think that there's no dangers, but oh no. There's dangers. And that's it. That's the danger. All right. We do need to run ads. So now is a great time to get up, stretch your legs, use the bathroom, get a snack, refill your water, take your evening meds, anything you need to do, or in L&D's case, tie yourself up if your hips are bothering you. Okay, it's a hypermobile trick. It's a hypermobile trick. anything you need to do, now's a great time to do it. I love being able to take these breaks with you on the regular. We won't be able to do this when we're playing Peak because timers. Unless we're... Okay, I will say this just so that it's out there before I forget. You did that earlier? Excellent. Thank you for clarifying. Yes. Yeah. L&D says that she's got to tie herself all the time on her stream, which is why I know I can say it. In Peak, they have made it so that if you're next to the campfire, with the campfire icon, you don't take status debuffs, so you won't get hungry, you won't get cold, you shouldn't, like, get scorched, injured, so on and so forth. So, if, while L&D, Jeezy, and I are playing, we need to take a break, it's gonna be at the campfires. It may not time out okay, but if we need to take a break, it'll be at the campfires, but usually we don't have the opportunity to do so because it's just not an easy game to take ad breaks in. So, we're going to take our ad break now. Last one for the night. We've got a little bit of, like, right around an hour left of stream, and then we'll go find someone fun to hang out with. But for the next hour, we're going to see how far we can take Fajita Deez nuts. So, be right back, friends. Do what you got to do, and I'll meet you back here in just a few moments. Out the window!
To the walls.
Until the Chucky drips down my balls. I mean, what? No!
I'm gonna need you to knock this, please.
I'm offended.
You're offended, Seamus?
You never tell me my balls are beautiful.
Seamus, your balls are beautiful.
At least somebody told him.
It's breaking.
Yep, there it goes.
Oh, look, there's still a little bit to stand on, though. Yeah, there is a resting spot. That's all you need.
Oh my gosh, it's so far. There's another resting spot.
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I took 0 fall damage, but that you cannot rest on it. I think they've got Dark Devotion. Oh my god, I can't go through there! I got fat-shamed! Legion was confused! Look at them! Look at them! They're very confused! Thank you, Legion, I feel justified! I'm just gonna stand
Upstairs
here.
we're gonna get. I'm okay with. Up. Oh, okay. Perfect. Let him drop. I'm gonna.
Did they drop?
No, not yet.
They
There's
did
one.
now.
Oh, she's there. There. He's cheating right there. Look at this nerd. He's right. Drop down over here. Look.
I see him.
He's doing that shit. Yep. Nice.
Get fucked. How do you like them apples? You blinded me too. My goodness. My goodness, stop pooping into the pile I'm cleaning up. That was a sentence. That was a sentence that came out of my mouth.
Well,
Proceed with mission.
let me just, you know, make sure he's not in pain.
Suspect down, in need of temps.
Lead, this is Talk. Make them stable and proceed with mission.
I asked him, he said he forgave me.
Well, that screwed up the civilians and the Navy officer and the 3 suspects all at once.
He charged me!
Good to go.
He wanted to be safe.
Well, he ran into the bullets, that's my story.
At least he finished.
Element, Doc.
One officer down, requesting temps.
Doc to Element. Notifying medical.
I'll at least get points for reporting your death then.
Doc reporting. Oh, the media's gonna have a field day with today's performance.
Welcome back from the ads, friends. Thank you for your patience. Huh. It always feels good to stretch my legs. And I want to remind everybody, I should have done this before the ad break, but I'm going to remind you now. That clip was loud. Sorry. Some of them are a little loud. It's ready or not, so you know, gunfire, it tends to be a little loud. I just want to remind everybody, because it is in my nature to remind people of this because of my career. It is very important, at least once an hour, to get up and stretch your legs. I don't care if that's just doing a little bit of, like, marching in place by your desk. I don't care if that's getting up and walking to the bathroom and back, even if you don't have to pee. Just stand up. Move your body a little bit, because your cardiovascular system relies on you moving to get the blood flow back from your legs so that you don't get varicose veins, spider veins, and it reduces your risk for blood clots. But you don't wanna? Too bad, Kayla. You don't even have to do very much. Like 30 seconds of movement makes a humongous difference. Sitting too long, like for too long of a period of time all at once, is actually almost as bad for your health as smoking is. Fun fact. So just remember to get up and stretch your legs a little bit. It's important. Yeah, move it, lady. Hi, Seamus. Let's do our research. Oh, I forgot to turn the pots and pans again. My bad. My bad. Yeah. You move it, lady. You tell him, Kayla. You tell him. Everybody thought it was very funny, by the way, Seamus, that you still had that question stuck in your head. No, Sparta has infected you. You are moving. I'm sure you are. Go get your starter. Go get your starter. Starter and starter. Ooh. I also need to start the meat. That's important. Nobody can eat my meat if I don't start it. You're defiled? Yeah, that's probably an accurate description. No, Sparta has a very curious mind of the inappropriate nature. For those who are curious. I don't want to share the question, though, if No Sparta is not okay with it, so... I don't think she would mind, but you asked Hubs and he was like, what the fuck, yeah. Seamus got dragged into the voice call and then had to actually listen to it. It was really funny, I'm not gonna lie, it was really funny. I was having a good time. He might not have been, but I was. Like, weird questions are fun sometimes, and traumatizing your friends, or your fiance in this case, is great. Or your husband. Like, why not traumatize your significant other? They're stuck with you. In fun ways. Like don't actually traumatize them. Just to clarify. No long-lasting damage. Just, you know, freaky questions. Freaky questions. That make them question their sanity. Isn't wrong about the mosquito bite? No. No, he is not. He is definitely not. Oh, you need your meat. And the works. See, look at this. You guys are distracting me with the curiosities of life again, and I'm not feeding my people. It's not a good look on me. Was a good healthy reaction. What the fuck indeed? Yeah. Yeah. Long live No Sparta. Keeping life interesting for all of us. Every single one of us. It was a good time last night. And I've been on like a people detox too. I haven't been in as many VCs lately because and I want to say this out loud just to verify for other people. Sometimes you just need a break and you need less stimulation or less chatter or whatever, and you have the right to temporarily withdraw from your social circles to recharge your batteries. If nobody's told you that lately, it is true. We do take care of the peoples. It's true. It's true. What would you like? sometimes I feel like we feel obligated to go back into the same spaces we've always been in for keeping up appearances or whatnot. And sometimes you just need a break. You just need some quiet time. And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, you want guacamole. And I need you to get the fuck out of here. Thank you. Because I need that seat back. I got people standing outside and that's not a good look. That's not a good look. Eat and get out. Go get starters. You surround yourself with people who help recharge your battery. That is good. So by nature, I always said I was an ambivert, but now I know it's my ADHD. And I probably have ADHD. Because sometimes I need people to stimulate me, and I want to be around them, and I need all of it. Like, give me all of the people all of the time. And then I hit that wall, and I'm like, I don't want anything to do with people. And I can't recharge my battery with people. So, and there are some other things that make me think that it's probably ADHD instead of just ADHD. Getting tested for autism, though, as an adult, is nigh impossible, so it's a suspicion and not a confirmation at this point in my life. But yeah, there are many times where I cannot recharge my battery being around people. And I just, at least not large groups of people, so when it's quiet and it's just 2 or 3 people in the VC, I'm fine. But as soon as, like, that 4th person enters, I'm not fine. I'm not fine, and that's what I have to be careful on, is not allowing it to get to that point. Because I don't want to be grumpy with my friends. I want to be happy-go-lucky with my friends. I gotta get some of these people started on their starters. So that when I get back around to them, I can be feeding them. So yeah, like, if nobody's given you permission to step away and you need that permission, this is your permission. Just step away if you need it. Because everybody's different. Just try not to stay away for too long because people will get worried about you. That's all. Your friends love you. Oh dear. Oh dear. I didn't see the guac. I see you now. There you go. There you go. Congratulations. You're fed. I'll find somebody who wants dinner eventually. No. There. I'll just continue to round robin it and see what people need. That is not the right table. That is the correct table. Work people drain your battery so bad. Yeah. Yeah, and work people usually... That is a blank pan. Work people usually will. Because you're already stressed being at work, right? Although some people love their job so much that it doesn't drain them. I wish I could say that my job didn't drain me for my social battery, but it very much does. It very much does. And it's because I'm dipping in and out of people's different emotional needs during my day. It's this really interesting phenomenon where you actually carry your emotions in your muscles to an extent. And so as I'm working on some of these muscles, even if they're very happy, they're having a good day and whatnot, I might be working out stuff that was caused by their stress or, you know, by grief or something else, and I'm gonna dip into those emotional things. That's your problem too? Yeah. So, it's a very interesting line of work, but it can be draining in its own way. Nothing wrong with that. I love my line of work. I really do enjoy helping people through massage. I really do. And I'm so grateful that I was able to revitalize that by seeing the stark difference doing the diner stuff. Like, that has been a very valuable experience for me as well. Now the thing that I gotta figure out is a new logo for the rebrand. That's gonna be my latest and greatest stressor, is logo design. I designed my current logo, and I really want to design my next one. I just, like, I have to brainstorm it. The first one came to me so naturally, but now I want something that's, oop, I forgot the meat. That's mature with my current, my current branding designs and where I am with my business itself. I'm actually gonna make it through this day. I got worried for a second when I saw a queue outside. I was like, well, that's not good. And then I almost forgot the guacamole because I wasn't paying attention. That's also not good. There we go. My supervisors told me that this next month working on my self-care is extremely important. It is extremely important. Oh God, speaking of guacamole. I looked over at chat thinking I was all good to go. And it was a lie. Oh, one more guac. That was definitely more than 4 guacs if I had not fixed things. Bloop. Bloop. It was another beautiful day in the restaurant. Oh, God. Oh, but Picky Eaters is a free card because there are no plates. Turn that. So now I can not get stuck on it. Thank you for the free card because I didn't want to have to research for metal fucking tables. Yeah, self-care is honestly so important. I am a huge advocate for self-care. Shocker, I know. Shocker. Grab another teleporter here. What are they even down to? 40. That's glorious. Okay. Which means... Nope, I do need it like this. Because this is going to have to go on to a teleporter. No, I can do it up to the teleporter. Nope. Like that. And then... we're getting a little bit of space back. That's all we're doing. Because we can swap like so. And it means that we'll be able to not go quite as far for a run. Last 3 months have been so bad and you just explained it to her. Oh man, yeah. Depression is brutal. So definitely take time to take care of yourself. That's really important, Gayla. That's really important. We've got plenty of cash. I have no more room for coffee tables, so we're going to pull some stuff out. I want to reroll for... I'm either going to research a dining table or I'd like to reroll for table fancy cloth and replace this as a dining table. And in fact, this is going to go away. And the more blueprints I have, the better my odds. Basically. And I will have an open cabinet, so we're good there. Reroll. What have we got? Okay, that's table simple cloth. I'm going to reroll one more time, but just in case, we're going to save that because we can change it. Yeah, no, the tray stand isn't going to help me with what I'm doing. We got enough money. Let's re-roll again. Nope. Again. I just want one more table. I just don't want simple cloth. I'd have to stay on top of this. But they don't think. They just order. So they'll automatically go get their start. Yeah. Let's do that. Screw it. And then do I have a robot mop I could be updating? Oop. Hit me. Perfect. Cheap enough. So now the robot mop, which is going to be, it's going to be real expensive. That can get updated. It can get upgraded. Beautiful. We love to see it. Wait a minute. I have this facing the wrong way, don't I? I would have been like, why is nobody sitting at my bar table? And it would have been because of my own stupidity. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yep, and the tomatoes are coming flawlessly. We love it. Yep. Okay, so he doesn't automatically order, but he does skip the thinking phase. Got it. I see how it works. It's been so long since I've used a bar table. Definitely going to need to get a plant closer to it. If I don't have one already. If I don't have one already. God, I wonder if I could squeeze some display stands in to get people to not order the works. I don't know. I don't know if I could or not. But let's copy our stuff. And we've got full tables, so we've got to get out there because it's raining. It's raining, and we have a lot of people to serve today. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Doesn't matter who got what first. We just start serving. Let's do this. And then I have to remember, oh my god, I'm like constantly reminding myself in my head, at the end of stream, make sure you go download the book you want to read while your dad is in surgery for his shoulder. Because if you forget, you're gonna be real sad. Trainer, damn it. I miss the trainers. They would have been helpful. Go get your stuff. What would you like? Just lettuce. Just lettuce. It works. Whoop, that did not grab what I needed it to grab. Ooh, that did not drop it off. You would like your meat. Works. That works. Yeah, that is some deliciously chilled air, and it might have a hint of rain in it. I should swap the limes and the tomatoes. I should swap the limes and the tomatoes so that these three things are in order. That would be smart. Oop. Did I... Oh, I gave you too much. Well, this person wants to work, so that works. I should have done that in the opposite order. That's okay. Hurry, hurry, hurry. You definitely need your stuff. Just keep them coming. You need meat. You need meat. I keep forgetting to give people the meat. Fajitas are just rabbit food without the meat. Holy moly. With... Oh, thank God. I grabbed the right thing with tomato. No, you don't want raw meat. Watch my brain go on the fritz. Up here. How about here? There we go. We got one. Just keep 'em moving. What about you? Just lettuce? You got it. Yeah, that's really kind of the secret of Plate Up. If the tables are constantly swapping out, you can almost always keep up with demand. Almost. Not always, but usually. Like, you can see right now the pumpkin seeds are struggling to keep up. But that's okay. Whoop, we'll get there. We'll get there. We got the works. We got the works. Oh, guacamole. Guacamole. Salsa. The works. Oh, my outside door ain't looking so great. This might be the day we die, and it's because the pumpkin seeds can't keep up. We'll find out. We'll find out if I can serve fast enough. Okay, I got everybody in, but I really need some damn pumpkin seeds. Oop, and you want your meat. Guacamole. Come on, pumpkin seeds. Both of them are just like racing up there. I'm not taking any more pumpkin seed orders because I need this person to get their seeds. They're gonna go back. Okay. They got him. Now I just gotta get people inside. Can we do it? Maybe. Maybe. I hope. I hope. Just got a few more to get in the into the restaurant. With the works. Two more to get inside out of the rain. Where's the... Oh, you want... Oh, shoot. I was like, where's my other pan? How dare you guys all want guacamole? That's just rude. Can't you see I'm too busy to get you all guacamole? Jesus. Please drop. Well, at least everybody's inside out of the rain. Oop, you want salsa. I really thought that that might have been the end of it. I got nervous for a second. Guacamole? And the pumpkin seeds are slowly catching up. Sort of. Not really. I mean, we're doing better than we were, where we had people screaming at us for their pumpkin seeds. Yeah, you probably want that on a tortilla, huh? A tortilla is helpful. What would you like? The works? I'm a little surprised that we're going to make it through overtime. 19. I really thought I was a goner. The rain is one of the single-handedly biggest murderers of plate-up runs. It really is. Guacamole. And salsa. What would you like? Just lettuce. There you are. Whoa. Salsa. 59 customers served. Holy moly. Holy moly. Now my hand's starting to cramp. But we got one more day in us. We got one more day in us. But I do need to, real fast, stop raids from coming in. Because I don't... like, it makes me uncomfortable if people raid me when I'm getting ready to finish up. Right? And I've got one more plate up day. And then we're going to go find a friend to hang out with. So, to me, that is a good time to say, no more raids. Thank you, but no more raids. I always appreciate it, but I don't like people raiding in as soon as I'm leaving. It just feels weird. There. So now... No, wait, I have that backwards. Oops. That's not what I wanted to switch around. I'm having a senior moment. Hang on. That's what I wanted to do. So this makes salsa. Add that for guacamole. Everybody's facing the right direction? Yes. Yes. Excellent. That's 1, 2. Yeah, I could kind of sort of put something in there if I had to. I could if I needed to. Yep, and that also gets these 3 things a little bit closer. Perfect. One more day. Uno más. I don't want it to upgrade again. I didn't know it could update again. The heck could it become beyond a robot buffer? Am I losing my brain? Have I forgotten something very important? Go fetch. Go fetch your stuff. Very important. What would you like? The works. What would you like? The works. And then we need salsa. What would you like? You're on your starter. What would you like? You're on your starter. What would you like? Cheese. What would you like? You're on your starter. Starter. Lettuce. And for you, the works. And you, starter. Starter. Tomato. If I... Oops. No raw meat. No raw meat. We're not poisoning anybody. Starter. Starter. Just lettuce. If I happen to catch the trainers, I'll get them. But if not, I'm not gonna... Ooh, stress it. I gotta get used to the speed again. It's been a long time since I had that level of speed from the buffers. And when I add trainers, it's only gonna get quicker. There's one. It's like somebody's gotta have already done their starter, right? Yep, I just had to find them, man. I just had to find them. Bless you, Smeagol. I bet you want your late nights, huh, Smeagol? Has your daddy given them to you yet? If not, I'll give them to you when we get done. The works. Got another case of I've gone too fast. Guacamole. Guacamole. Have that. Getting a lot of people who need their starters. I need you to go faster, buffet table. Oh dear. Okay, I can't have any more starters. I need these people who are screaming to be able to get theirs. Because, see, they all come back, and then these two have the furthest to run. And they only wait for so long, and then they come back, and then they have to go, and then they come back, and they have to go. Yeah, that's gonna... I may have to do 2 sets. Okay. Okay, you got yours. I should have been paying closer attention to who had their starter. We have salsa. Because now I've got to get people in the door. But most of these people should have already had starters. So that'll help. We can play catch up a little bit. Without goldfish memory, I had no idea who had had their starter and who hadn't. And that makes it so hard for me to know where I can take orders safely. Again, quality of life for me. Goldfish memory just hasn't been updated. And I needs it. Please, Milo, please. It would also be nice if Plate Up just built that one in. That would be cool. So that you could see what round people were on. Would be really nice. I would appreciate it anyways. I don't know if anybody else would, but I would. Oop, we need salsa. I was looking for my other pan, and that's what triggered me knowing that I needed salsa. Lettuce and cheese, thank God. Tomato and lettuce. Too many starters will make me crumble. Yep, there we go. Get your starters as fast as you can. Salsa. Think you've had your starter? Yep. Oh, that did not grab meat. Twice it didn't grab meat. You should be ready. We need salsa. Lettuce and cheese. God. I'm gonna make some people very angry if I'm not careful. In trying to get their starters. But I also have to keep people out of the damn rain. But if I were to put a danger hob up there, it would go too fast on the cooking in the beginning, and I would end up with a lot of burnt food. So it's trying to figure out how to balance that. But the question is, will this be the day that ruins us? Will this be the day that ruins us? Because again, I really need to not have any of these tables need starters, because this table really needs their starter. Okay, we know we can serve this one. Because I need somebody to get out of here. So I can try to calm the door patients. Would you like... Tell me what you want. What you really, really want. There we go. Get the fuck out. I really can't have you ordering guacamole. Yep, that's it. That's it. We did it. We went as far as we could. But the rain always screws it. Yeah, sometimes it's waiting for the compactor bin as well. That is true. That is true. We got really far, though. We got extremely far with that one. Oh, I forgot that I had... I will franchise this. We might come back to it, you know? I'll take that one. I really like individual dining. And I'll be... like, crema is the least of my worries. But not having the cheese or the tomato or the salsa or especially the guacamole or the pumpkin seeds. So we'll create a franchise for this one. Thank you, Carrie. It was a really good run. It was a really, really good run. And that's perfect timing because I have 18 minutes before ads. So this is a good time to quit the game and come back on over here and turn ye old music back on. I had 11 of you guys visit the restaurant today. That is phenomenal. I always appreciate it when you guys interact because it makes me feel good. Can automate all trash cans. Really, Cags? You know, I probably should look into with the composting bin that you can burn the trash to, when it's full, put it on the danger hob and just get rid of it, or a safety hob if that's what I'm making, because that probably would have sped me up. Probably. I'm assuming. Oop. I don't know if Brandy just didn't raid out or what, but I did not go anywhere with her. Let me see what we've got going on. What the heck are you doing? Okay, interesting. Interesting. Let me see who's on doing the stuff and the things, because that's always the hardest thing. You could automate a composter bin on... Okay, I can automate it onto a safety hub. That's good to know, Cags, because that changes everything. Everything. This is okay, though. It is okay that the restaurant ended, because it means that next time we play Plate Up, we have a new save file available, and we can start something different. And you can set it on fire. I will let you set the next one on fire, okay? And we'll see how far we get. And this gives me plenty of material, so I have my very first fajita restaurant right now. The next section of it from the VOD will release on my main YouTube on Wednesday. I'm taking these VODs, excuse me, and I'm breaking them up by where the ad breaks are, and I'm cutting them down, and if I've paused to chat a lot or whatever, I'm cutting that out. So it's literally just segments of the run for people to watch who are interested. Because again, like I was saying earlier, I'm actually way better at this than I give myself credit for. And therefore, I actually think it might be something people could be interested in watching just as standalone, as long as it's not 4 hours of standalone, you know? Break it up into reasonable segments. Oh, who's doing the stuff and the things? This is the hardest part. This is the hardest part of everything. It's picking where I want to go. It's picking where I want to go. And I don't want to go somewhere that I've literally just been. I do try to break it up, spread the love, and I appreciate you guys sitting here while I blabber on so that I can find a person to raid. Thank you for sharing that, Seamus. If you haven't checked out our beautiful raiders tonight, Rudu and Merbakes, please definitely do so because they're amazing. They are amazing. What's this game? And have I been here recently? I don't know. I don't know. Decisions are hard, you guys. Decisions are hard. If you're not already, there is the Discord. If you want to come hang out with us, my recipes are there. We chatter. I might share memes that hurt me. And I need you to be hurt too, apparently, for a while, so I share them. You know, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. And it's just like, it's a good place if you want all the announcements that come out in case something strange has disrupted stuff, because that's where I will tell you if something strange has disrupted things. That's where I will tell you. You know what? Maybe this would be a good place to go. I bet this would be a good place to go. We haven't been to see this person in a while. I think it would be a fantastic spot. There are my socials. If you're interested, like I was saying, I'm putting out, I'm chunking up these VODs and putting them out on my, my main YouTube. I had such a mind blank. I could picture it and not say the word. I'm putting them out on my main YouTube. I'm also going to be doing it for the Resident Evil, for the record, if you want that broken up into chunks so you can go back and watch it. And the beautiful thing is, because I'm already through 1, 0, and 2, and I'm going to be starting with 1, nobody can comment with a spoiler. I've already played it. So that is a fantastic thing, right? I feel like a genius for this. I'm just saying. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the lurks. Thank you for chatting, visiting the restaurant, subscribing, resubscribing, dropping bits, giving the cats treats. I am a genius. Thank you, Ray. However you were here, however you chose to support, you did, and I really appreciate that. We're going to bring all of this wonderful energy on over to Narcane. Narcane is a game developer. He is just a chill dude. He's currently playing Windrose, which is a little bit chaotic. I think you'll enjoy it. I will be back on Friday. Friday is Peak with L&D and St. Jeezy. There will be alcohol. It will be L&D after dark, so it will be adult themes and a lot of swearing and just being the whole problem for each other. So I hope that you guys will come and join us. If you're subscribed, that first raid message with the mandalas is for you. If you're not subscribed, the second one with the hearts is what you want. I'm going to put them up one more time just in case you need them. From Played Up to Pirates, that's right. In the meantime, you guys, make sure you take a moment to practice some self-care. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you love you. Because you matter, friends. Have a good night. Bye!